It's time for Hardington Cedar Catholic quarterfinal playoff football on the current 94.3. Brought to you by the Bank of Hardington, the Moody Motor Company, Whitmire and Associates, Christensen Well and Irrigation, Security Bank, Top Crop, Mount Marty University, Avera, Billionauto.com, and the Explorers Credit Union. Now let's go live to the field with Scott Ulrich for Hardington Cedar Catholic football on the current 94.3 Sports.
We'll get it eventually. Scott Ulrich here in Crofton, Nebraska. This is Class C2 basketball. Crofton versus Ponca. Indians come to town tonight. This is what we call the Highway 12 rivalry. Ponca sitting on the east, Crofton on the west, and these two teams go at it again. Usually it's in playoff times or you get to state finals, whichever, and even in the regular season, it's a great game. Good evening, Scott Ulrich bringing you tonight's broadcast of Crofton Warrior Basketball live from Crofton, Nebraska. Home game here again. Just last week we broadcast Crofton against O'Neill. Now Ponca comes to town. Ponca bringing the 5-5 record. 500 basketball. Last year, definitely a rebuilding season. This year, much better. Solid play from the guards has led to their 5 victories. But looking on the other side of the court, number 1 Crofton, 11-0, solid victory last week against O'Neill. It was a tight game through about the first quarter, and then it got out of hand for O'Neill, and it was Crofton playing solid ball on down the stretch. Most impressive, Sienna Pinkelman, a 5'9 sophomore coming off the bench. She led all scorers with 16 points. We'll see how that rotation plays again tonight. Solid game coming up here. Ponca coming to town 5-5, 11-0, number 1 Crofton. That game is coming up in just a few minutes. This is the pregame report brought to you by Moody Motors. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Back to Crofton in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. This is the Moody Motors pregame report. Let's take a look at how Ponca has fared so far. I mentioned 5-5 on the year. They are in the same class, Class C2. Sometimes these schools will play higher or lower classes, but not tonight. This is an all-class C2 matchup. First game of the year, victory against Hardington Newcastle. Lady Wildcats sitting 7-3 on the year. Very impressive here in the early going. The first, about half of the season. We will have coverage of them coming up towards the end of the month and then a couple of games in February as well. That was a 40-27 victory, and that was the first game of the season. Then a loss against Wayne, followed up by victory against Randolph, and then a 3-game losing stretch against number 10 Pierce, Laurel, Concord, Coleridge, and Vermilion, South Dakota. The last 3 out of 4, though, have been victories. Tri-County Northeast, Wisner, Pilger, Santee, who's 7-3 on the year, and then a loss just the other day against number 8 Battle Creek. Battle Creek is 8-2 on the year. Lady Bravettes playing very good, about 60 miles south of us here. And that's going to be a matchup we'll talk about at the half, as Crofton, number 1 ranked, they will go to Battle Creek here on Thursday, and that game will be a number 1 versus number 8. Solid game in the top 10. There's also a couple games. There's all the 10 top seeds in Class C2 in girls ball. They are playing tonight, so we'll have coverage of that for the out-of-town scoreboard at the half. There's one game that features the number 5 versus number 7. We'll be sure to discuss that as we get to the half. That's how Ponca's fared, 5-5, playing some solid teams, winning games they should, and losing games that won against Pierce as well as Battle Creek. Those are games that they probably weren't favored in, so they were not expected to win those. Crofton, not much to talk about. Same old thing, 11-0. And looking ahead, they got a couple tough games. They got Pierce, we just talked about them as Ponca played them. But also Battle Creek on Thursday, and then Norfolk Catholic is always one of those kind of a rivalry game. That's the very last game of the regular season. Norfolk Catholic doesn't have a fantastic record, but the game has always played tough between those two schools. We'll get into kind of a look ahead as well as we go down the stretch here. But games that were very good here early on, and Crofton looks solid in against number 4 Guardian Angel Central Catholic. They're always right at that state semi or even in the state finals year in and year out. 40-32 is that victory. That is the only game that Crofton has played against a top 10 opponent so far this year. Take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk more basketball. This is the pregame report brought to you by Moody Motors. Looking for a newer pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com. Stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Back in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a 5th-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Back at Crofton, Nebraska, just a couple minutes to go before tip-off as 5-5 Ponca comes to town tonight and playing the number 1 rated at 11-0 Crofton Lady Warriors, battle in Class C2 for Northeast Nebraska basketball. Some keys to victory for tonight is definitely going to come off of the guard play on the defensive side of the ball. Sammy and Cassie Allen. As soon as a basket is made, Crofton is notorious. They go into full court pressure, get those easy turnovers, and those turnovers lead to points. That is the key on the defensive side. Now, on the offensive side for Crofton was ice cold shooting the ball just about 3-4 days ago here. Even in their home gym, could not get things going offensively. And it was the post play that was what got them the victory. JZ Jansen, the 6-foot junior, along with Sienna Pinkelman, the 5'9" sophomore. She had 16, and Jansen had 13. They led the way for all scorers on Crofton's side of the ball. That's the offensive strategy. Going up for Ponca, they're going to have to contend and deal with the big players that are in the paint. Their best defender, just looking at the sheet here, Emma Utoff and Ava Brown, 5'8" and 5'10". They'll have a lot of work down in the post play to keep Crofton in check. Those are the keys to victory for Crofton tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting lineup brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That is my kind of bank. First up for the Ponca Indians as they come to town, Elsie Keller, a sophomore. Ava Voss, a senior. Jalen Tippelman, sophomore. Ava Brown, a freshman. And Emma Utoff is a senior. Head coach Chad Clay, who this is his first year replacing a longtime coach down in Ponca, been there for over 30 years. A new name, new face, but Ponca's still a very good, solid team we've seen year in and year out. Now the starters for the Crofton Lady Warriors. Number 3, Cassie Allen, who is a senior. Number 4, Sammy Allen, senior. Number 5, Lexi Middlehouse, a senior. Number 12, Jada Allen is a senior. And number 40, JZ Jansen, a junior. Very, very veteran playing team. And the head coach is Maggie Moon, assisted by Tiffany Panning and Angie Cannot. Those are the starting lineups, and they are brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. The girls are taking the floor, just about set to go. Final warm-ups taking place here in Crofton. I want to also give you a heads up and a welcome as we will be covering Cedar Catholic Trojan basketball on Thursday. That game taking place in Cedar Catholic's gym, Monsignor Warner Activity Center. It was about the same time. It's right at that 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip-off. I know we're running just a couple minutes behind here tonight, as that time can be flexed just a little bit due to junior varsity games that take place beforehand. As it is, that game Thursday night, right here on KYN TV Sports on YouTube, as well as the Hot Country 93.1's Facebook page. That'll be the first game of the year that we cover for Cedar Catholic. And then another game will be the following week. Be sure to keep in contact and get that information out. Cedar Catholic travels to Wynot in the Devil Dome. Couple games for Crofton, couple for Cedar, and then 3 games for Hartington Newcastle. That's the tentative schedule that we're looking at, but we'll be sure to keep in contact and get that information out. This has been the pregame report brought to you by Moody Motors. Looking for a newer pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Take another break. They'll have the national anthem here, and we'll be set to go from Crofton. Back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hardington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hardington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hardington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Well, good evening, everyone. Scott Ulrich here at Crofton, Nebraska. We're all set to go. Girls are up first. Crofton Warriors and the Ponca Indians. And the jump is going to be controlled by Crofton at the onset. Swing it to the left side to Weeblehouse. Drive into the paint. Put up a left-handed runner. Can't get it to go. And now Ponca will have its first chance on offense. We're just getting the band stopped playing there right as we came on. And this band for Crofton is definitely the best. You've heard me mention it several times over the years. And they were perfect in pregame as well tonight. Ponca with the basketball, running offense against man-to-man defensive pressure being applied by Crofton. Crofton in their home white, trimmed in maroon. Ponca, their road black, trimmed in blue and white. And now the ball's at the top of the key. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Swing it around the right side, nowhere to go. Back out top. Guard trying to drive into the paint, put it up. The shot's going to go up. Ava Brown, no good. Rebound clearing the board's way is Crofton. Long outlet pass to Sammy. She's going to pull it up on the left side, slow things down. They're looking inside to Jay-Z Jansen, wasn't able to connect, and now it'll swing it around the horn into the elbow, which is going to go to Lexi Weeblehouse. Weeblehouse, turn around, gives to Jansen. Jansen turns around, puts it up and in. Jansen had 13 just a couple of days ago. She's got her first bucket of the night, and now a foul is going to be in the backcourt. Full court pressure being applied by Crofton. Foul is on Cassie Allen. That is her first personal first team foul with 6:47 to go in this opening period. Inbounding for Ponca in the backcourt will be Ava Brown. Brown looking and now finds a person. A lot of defensive pressure still being applied. And now the ball comes across the timeline. Ponca setting things up. Ball on the right wing. That's Ava Voss, and they swing it around to the top. Looking somewhere to go. Solid defense. And now they do get it to Brown. Brown goes up with the left hand, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Voss has it, and she's pushed out of bounds. Throws the ball back into play, and Ponca will set it up with shot clock now 13 seconds. Rolling, picking up a dribble, and almost a 5-second call there. And now a foul's going to be made. This is going to be on Sammy Allen. I think the first one was on Cassie, and now it's going to be on Sammy. We'll pick up the second one. That's 2 fouls on Crofton. 6:17. We're just about 2 minutes underway here in Crofton. Number 1, Crofton taking on 5-5 Ponca in the Highway 12 rivalry. Ball's going to go right wing. With it, that is Templeman. Templeman picks up a dribble, now throws it across the horn, still facing man-to-man defensive pressure. Having a hard time anytime they get to that three-point line, then the defense collapses in just like it is right now. Kick back out, three-point shot goes up by Ava Brown. No good. Battle for the rebound, clearing the boards away is going to be Jada Allen. Allen dribbles it up the right side, switches to the left hand, kick out. Thought about a 15-foot shot for Jansen, was decided not to, and now she'll give it back this time again to Allen. Allen playing a 2-person game. Shot's going to go up by Jay-Z Jansen and be blocked. Rejected this time with the block will be Brown, and she'll hand it off as Ponca brings it up the floor. 5:30 to go, opening period of play, and a couple subs set to check in during our next dead ball. Solid defensive pressure being applied, and now foul's going to be called. Jay-Z Jansen will be the guilty party on this one. That's 3 fouls in opening period of play on 3 different players for Crofton. Jansen will take a seat along with Jada Allen, and checking in for Crofton will be number 14, Ashlyn Schieffer, along with J.C. Anthony. They got a lot of minutes in rotation last week here against O'Neill. Ball in play, and a travel will be called. Yep. Kind of shuffled her feet was Jalen Templeman, the 5'6" sophomore, and she's called for the travel. So Ponca will retreat, get back in their half-court defense, and Crofton will bring it up the floor. Will be Cassie Allen. Swing it to the left side, looking to go down in the corner, find Schieffer, and now they bring it back out to the top, swinging it around. It looks like a 2-3 zone being applied here by Ponca in this first quarter. Driving into the paint, putting up a shot with the right hand. Sammy Allen can't get it to go. Ponca with the rebound. They'll push, try to get numbers. Crofton quick to get back on defense. Now under 5 minutes to go. Still only 2-0 your score. And that scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hardington has their roots. I'm sitting on the Ponca sideline, and the fans are definitely giving some encouragement to the players, but the defense of Crofton is very solid here in the opening half of the first quarter. So about 4 minutes off the clock, now down to 8 seconds. Goes into the paint, turnaround, right-handed shot's going to go up and in. That was Emerson Ehlers with the bucket. And now quickly, a travel is going to be called as Crofton was pushing it up the floor. And Ponca's going to get it right back. Emerson Ehlers, the 6-foot junior, on that nice turnaround pivot and put back up. Ponca with the basketball, right wing. It's going to go down to Ehlers in the corner. Tries to dribble baseline, cut off that time by Pinkelman. And now back to Ehlers as there's a two-person game going on in the corner, and they bring it out reset. With the basketball, top of the keys, Templeman. Hands off to Ehlers, and they swing it around the left side. Most of the offensive pressure has been going on the right side. They're going to have to do something pretty quick. Clock down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Open person down low, and a travel. In perfect position was number 34, Ava Brown. And as soon as she got that ball, just took a slight hop, and the referee was right there. So another turnover, all tied up at 2 with 3:55 to go in its first period. Sure to stick around. Once we get to the half, we'll have the Bank of Hardington halftime report and the Christensen Well and Irrigation stats. And again, boys will follow the conclusion of this game. That's Anthony with the basketball for Crofton in the right corner. Gets it back up to Cassie Allen. Top of the key. Three-point shot goes up. No good. Rebound clearing the boards away is Brown. Brown is all over the court, offense and defense, as the freshman. Now a long pass goes down to the right corner and is tipped out of bounds off of Cassie Allen. They're trying to get the ball down to Carly Beckner, and Beckner loses it out of bounds. It'll stay Ponca basketball. 3:29 to go in this opening period. Couple subs checking in, and now we are set to go. Ponca inbounding underneath their own basket, looking somewhere to go. Get it in, and right back to the inbounder. Shot's going to go up too strong. No good. Rebound this time. Is clearing the boards is Weevilhouse. And now Anthony with the basketball. Anthony straight up the middle. Draws the defense. Kick it out to Jade Allen on the right wing. Now she drives baseline. Kick out. Was trying to get it to Pinkelman on the left wing, and were not on the same page. That one sailed into the bench of Ponca and go out of bounds. So Ponca will get the basketball right back. 3:14 to go in this opening period. All tied up at 2. It's kind of how Crofton looked in the opening period against O'Neill. Same thing, it was fairly close, and then just Crofton did what they normally do. They'll just start to pull away, but 2 up on the board for both teams. And now driving to the paint, shot no good. Rebound clearing it away is Jay-Z Jansen for Crofton. Long outlet pass to Jada Allen, right wing. Picks up her dribble, and now gets it to give and go. It's going to go to Jay-Z Jansen, down to Anthony. Cannot get the left-handed runner to go. Rebound clearing it away for Ponca is number 20. That's Elsie Keller. Keller swings the basketball around the right side. With it is Lakin Pfister. Pfister looking, and now is going to have to dribble back to the top of the key as Crofton's still in a man-to-man defensive pressure, and now traveling, dragging her foot is Elsie Keller. Great defense that time being applied by Jada Allen, causing that turnover. About the 2.5-minute mark to go here of the first period, all tied up at 2. Backdoor cutter's going to go Jada Allen. Kick out, three-point shot from the corner is going to go up, and it's good. Sienna Pinkelman with a three-point shot. Now 5-2 is your score. Pinkelman, I mentioned, had 16 points the other day, and she looked very good off the bench. Can foresee her getting lots of minutes, if not a starting rotation look for Crofton as we go down the stretch. Backdoor cutter going up, this time strong with a left hand. No good. It's going to be partial blocked, as well as a foul's going to be called. That's Elsie Keller driving in the paint. Foul is going to be on number 40, Jay-Z Jansen. That is her second personal foul, 4th team foul. Nice. Shot is up, nothing but net. Keller has 1 free throw to her credit. She'll have 1 more to go. So again, a couple new things. We got the shot clock this year in all classes in Nebraska. I know South Dakota's had it for a while. Class A and B had it in Nebraska last year, so that's new. And then the fouls after every quarter, it resets to 0. Long pass going to go down, baseball type pass, and a nice catch and put back up is Lexi Weevilhouse for the bucket. 7-3 as Keller missed that shot. Very quick how that one took place. Now trying to go into the paint, this time with it again is David Brown. Can't get it. Foul's going to be called on Crofton. This will be the 5th foul on Crofton. Fouls on number 20. That is Jay-Z Anthony, her first personal, the 5th team foul. So 2 free throws for every foul for Ponca the rest of this quarter with 1:38 to go. Ava Brown, the freshman, puts that one up and in. If you were tuning in last week, You heard me say it a few times. When there's a free throw in here, the place gets really quiet. Shot's going to go up, and it is good. Brown 2 for 2 at the free throw line, and now it's 7-5 with 1:35 to go. Anthony with a basketball, swinging to the right side. Jada Allen thought about a three from the wing, and now trying to go down low to Pinkelman. The ball's going to sail out of bounds. Just couldn't quite get the hand up in time to catch that pass as Pinkelman had good position. And now checking back in for Crofton will be Cassie Allen for Anthony, and she'll go to the bench. Full court pressure. It's denial being applied by Crofton, trying to prevent the ball from even coming in. And there's going to be tipped out off of Sammy Allen. It's going to go out of bounds, and they'll try it again. Inbounding for Ponca is Ava Brown, the freshman. Slap of the ball, trying to get it in. Now it does come into play. Templeman with the basketball. Long pass down low. Is going to go up strong with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Offensive board for Brown. Can't get it to go. And now still battling for the rebound is Brown. Gets her own rebound and goes up, and she's going to be fouled. A little bit of Ponca maybe out hustling just a little bit on the rebounds. I don't keep track of them, but it definitely has the feel that Ponca has more rebounds in this first period. Foul that time was on Sienna Pinkelman, her first personal. Free throw on its way for Brown. Side iron, no good. She is 2 for 3, and now checking back in for Crofton, number 14, Ashlyn Schieffer. And Jada Allen will take a seat. Also, Addison Ostermeyer coming in for the final 1:15 of this opening period. Still 7-5, your score. Crofton on top of Ponca here in Class C2 Northeast Nebraska basketball. Second free throw does not go. Battle for the rebound. Pinkelman does clear the boards for Crofton. Outlet pass to Cassie Allen. Allen pushing down the middle, drives into the paint. Kick out left side. Her sister Sammy puts up a three. No good. Rebound, clearing the boards away. Eventually getting the offensive board was Schieffer. Schieffer back to Allen, top of the key, drives in right-handed, puts up a shot, and she's going to be fouled. So Sammy Allen's going to go to the free throw line. Nice drive and try to put back. Foul that time is going to be on number 42. That's Emma Utoff, the senior. And Utoff, her first team foul on Ponca as we're under a minute to go in this opening period. Free throw on its way. Nothing but net for Sammy Allen. Sammy was quiet the first half the other day, didn't get any points, and then the second half kind of exploded there. I think it finished right at double digits. As it is, she has one second one on the way. It is good. Now full court pressure. This is not denial. They're actually letting the ball come into play, and they'll try to set up a trap. It's a 1-2-2 trap and getting it across the timeline. Great play there was Templeman dribbling it across and not driving into the sideline where they wanted the trap to go. Now quick shot, three-pointer's going to go up, no good. That's Ehlers. Rebound clearing the board away for Crofton is Sammy Allen. Sammy driving coast to coast, puts up a shot, and it's an and one. Yes, basket is good, and one. Foul's going to be on Ponca, number 12. That's Carly Beckner. She was in perfect position, and she was called for the foul. One shot to go here. This will be Allen. Sammy puts it up, and it is good. So 34 seconds to go in this opening period. It was 7-5, and now Crofton stretching it just a touch here. 12-5 is your score. No timeouts. A very fast-paced first quarter here. Now here's the trap being applied by Crofton. It will sail out of bounds. As soon as they got to about the scores table, before they crossed the timeline, Sammy and Cassie Allen set the trap, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Sammy's hand. So Punk will retain, and now Crofton pulls it back. Half-court defense being applied the final 26 seconds. Dribbling on the right side, and now a steal by Sammy. Long pass out to Sammy from Cassie, and she puts it up and in with the left hand. Cassie actually got the steal, and Sammy got the bucket. Quickly, she went from a couple free throws to now unofficially on the score sheet. I got her at 7 points. 9 seconds to go. 14-5, Crofton out on top of Ponca. Waning seconds of this opening period. Dribble baseline, try to put up a shot, can't get anywhere to go. And now that will signal the buzzer. The end of the first period of play. Crofton They are on top 14-5. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have second quarter action on KYN TV Sports back in 1 minute.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Explorers Credit Union brings us back here to Crofton, Nebraska. I'm Scott Ulrich bringing you Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. Crofton Lady Warriors hosting the Ponca Indians tonight. 14-5 is the score after one period of play. Ponca with the basketball, swinging around the horn to the left side with the basketball. This is Elsie Keller. Keller drives in, kicks back out to the top of the key. Nowhere to go. Solid man-to-man defensive pressure being applied. Now a swing pass going to go to the right side. This is Ava Voss. Dribbles, one dribble, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound clearing the boards away. JC Jansen. Jansen has 2 points, but she has 2 fouls. Has to be careful here. And now a quick three-point shot. It's up and good. Sammy Allen. All I had to mention was she was quiet the other night, and now she's lighting it up. That three-pointer brought to you by Security Bank. And now a travel in the backcourt. Full court pressure being applied by Crofton, and that will force Ponca to turn it over. Crofton's going to get it right back underneath their own basket. 17-5 after that Sammy Allen three-point shot. Cassie throws it into Sammy. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Sammy Allen has the hot hand. That Security Bank three extends the lead to 20-5 as we're now almost a minute into the second quarter. Three-point shot of Ponca's goes up as well, and it will sail out of bounds off the rim, and it will go right back to Crofton. Everything going Crofton's way the last 2.5-3 minutes of play, but the three-point shooting for Sammy Allen, the last 2 shots went up with nothing but net. She has the basketball now. Kick it to Jada Allen, top of the key, swing it right side. JZ Jansen surveying as there's a couple cutters going through the paint. Nowhere to go. Waiting for everybody to clear. Now the ball skip pass to Allen, left side, dribbles in, puts up a left-handed runner, and she's going to be fouled. So shooting 2 for Crofton will be Jada Allen. Foul is going to be on number 30. That is Jalen Templeman. Her first team foul. First free throw does not get the shooter's roll, and Allen will have one more. Ellen, a 5'5" senior, she gets that one to go. So she's on the scoreboard. She was the only player that didn't score a couple nights ago, and it wasn't because she didn't put a lot of minutes in, but it's the defensive and her passing. I think she had 4 or 5 assists, and that would definitely be good credit to her playing that way. Just wasn't the beneficiary of the points. As it is 21-5 now with 6 minutes to go in the opening half. 3-point shot's going to go up for Ponca's Ava Voss. No good. Battle for the rebound, and JZ Jansen will clear the boards away. Get it to Allen. Allen's going to dribble straight up the middle, and now referee says shot clock violation. Well, if I'm not announcing here, I'm running a shot clock for another school, and that shot clock, you hit that button 200 or 300 times a game, it seems like, and it can easily be overlooked. If there's a change of possession, or if the ball hits the rim, or a personal foul, is the time when you reset that one. And there, a change of possession just didn't reset, so there's only 6 seconds on the clock. So referee noticed it right away, and they stopped play, reset the shot clock, and now we're off and running. Crofton with a basketball, 6:10 to go in the opening half, leading 21-5. JZ Jansen clear out front with a basketball, gets to Schieffer. Now swing it to the left side to Pinkelman. Pinkelman is solid play coming off the bench for Crofton has one three-pointer to her credit. Pass goes down low to Weeblehouse. Turns around strong. Left-handed goes up, and it's in. Lexi Weeblehouse, she has 4. And now Crofton's defense pulls back. Could be just a credit to the size of the lead they have. Usually, as soon as they score, it's pressure. As it is now, Crofton set back. Still man-to-man defensive pressure, leading 23-5. It was 7-5 at one point. Driving into the paint, putting up a shot, can't get it to go that time as Templeman. Rebound, clearing the boards away is Ava Brown. And Brown has her first field goal of the night for Ponca. Quickly going up the floor, Crofton with it. Pinkelman trying to get it down in the paint to Jay-Z Jansen, and a foul's going to be called. I believe that's Ehlers. It's going to be the guilty party. We'll see. It is. So that's Emerson Ehlers' first personal foul, second team foul. And it was on the floor, so non-shooting. As Anthony will look to inbound here for Crofton, and now it comes out to Pinkelman, clear at the top. Couple dribbles, kick it around to Weeblehouse right side. Shot clock was complete reset, so it's in the 20s now. Plenty of time for Crofton to run the wheel, and that's what they're doing. Players going around the cutter on the left side. Now they get it back on the left wing, driving into the paint, and the ball's going to be tipped off out of bounds. With it, trying to drive in with Schieffer. When it's tipped out like that, the shot clock stays, so now it stays at 18 seconds. So it kind of disrupts the flow, but it does not change the shot clock. Lob pass goes into Pinkelman down low, left-handed up and in. Pinkelman now has 5 points for Crofton. Under 5 minutes to go till halftime. Driving coast to coast, putting up a right-handed runner, could not get it to go. With the basketball at the time, I believe it was Keller. Referee says foul's going to be on number 40, and that's Jansen's third. Jay-Z Jansen's third personal foul, first team foul, and immediately looking at the bench was head coach Maggie Moon. So I expect to see Jansen coming out. Keller, first free throw, it is good. She now has 2, and they're both from the free throw. Jansen, Anthony, and Weeblehouse check out. Still a long ways to go in this game. 25-8 is your score, and that score brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Keller has one more free throw. It's on its way. Back of the iron, bounce, and it does go through. So Keller is 3 for 4, and a long pass. Crofton trying to run and gun, and it was thrown and tipped up. Referees are going to talk about it. I thought it was. I just won't comment who I thought it was off of. As it is, referees are still talking it over, and it's going to stay Crofton basketball. It looked like it was off of a Crofton player, but it was on the far side of the court for me. Inbound pass immediately is going to go to Sammy Allen. She puts it up and in, and Ponca says, let's talk things over. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Take a break. Back to Crofton in 30 seconds on KYN TV Sports.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
(27-9) is your score as Ponca has the basketball, pushing it up the floor. Shot goes up, no good. Offensive board, put back and one. Lots of smiles from the players on that one. I believe that was Elsie Keller with the board and the putback. Foul's going to be on Crofton. And the foul is on number 4, Sammy Allen, her second personal, second team foul. So 2 fouls apiece on each school as we have 4.5 to go before the half. Free throw goes up, no good. Rebound, clearing the boards away for Crofton was Pinkelman. Long outlet pass, going to go to Jada Allen. Dribble down to the block, well guarded that time by Brown. Pulls it back out, and Pinkelman will dribble back and reset the offense. Ponca came out of the zone and went to man-to-man, and there's the presence. Backdoor cutter. You can't get those if they're in a zone, or it makes it very difficult, as it is that time. Backdoor cutter with the putback up was Schieffer, her first bucket of the night, and now a foul in the backcourt. This time is Cassie Allen. She picks up her second personal, third team foul on Crofton. 4:04 to go in the opening half of play. Pinkelman will check out. As we get one sub, Weeblehouse comes back in for Crofton. Ball comes into play to Keller. Keller gets it to Ava Brown, and Brown will dribble up the Warriors logo across the timeline, guarded by Sammy Allen. Has 2 fouls. Swing it left side, looking somewhere to go with the basketball, and now into the corner. 3-point corner three goes up. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound clearing the boards away is Cassie Allen, and Allen's bringing it up the floor, pushing it with numbers, swings it back to her sister Sammy, who's trailing. Well guarded though, can't get a shot off, and now they'll reset everything at the top. Schieffer over to Jada Allen on the right wing, waiting for the players to cut through the paint. Cassie swing it over the top of the key. This to Sammy, and good defense as now quickly, as soon as the ball is passed, everyone from Ponca collapses back in, trying to cut that down, the paint points. Now driving in, throwing up a shot, a lot of contact, and they can keep going. There would have been a shot clock violation, but the ball had already switched over to Ponca, and now driving up, putting a shot, a foul is going to be called. Cassie Allen was knocked to the floor, but there was a lot of contact. It was a no foul call, and that kind of disrupted the flow. Foul this time is going to be on Sammy Allen. That is her third personal foul, fourth team foul. Ponca looking inbound underneath their own basket. Now it does come in and is knocked out of bounds right away. This time I believe that was Schieffer knocking it out, and Pinkelman and Anthony will check back in. So going to the bench, the Allen sisters, I'm expecting they're probably done for the first half. One has 2 and one has 3 fouls apiece, respectively. Ball comes in now, 3 minutes to go in this opening half. Basketball in the corner, well guarded by Schieffer. Kicked back out, 24 seconds to go on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Ponca. Basketball now, that's Beckner. Beckner swings it around the horn to Brown. And now down in the paint, kick back out, 3-point shot, thought about it. Now a 3-pointer is going to go up. It's up, back iron, no good. Rebound clearing the boards away is Schieffer for Crofton. Handing it off, this time to Anthony. Swing right side, 3-pointer is going to go up by Jada Allen, no good. Rebound clearing it away is Brown for Ponca, and they will try to run. 2:25 to go opening half, 29-11. Ponca looking to take a little bit of momentum into halftime. I'm watching the head coach of Crofton. She's wanting to see solid defense being applied. Now the ball is tipped. Battle for the basketball. 3 players on the floor, and the referee signals jump ball. So that is as good as a turnover for Crofton's sake. That ball was tipped by Pinkelman, and now a benefit of the jump ball. Crofton's going to get it right back with just over 2 minutes to go before the half. Sure to stick around. Shop Easy, that's the Bank of Hardington halftime report is coming up here in just a couple minutes. Basketball, right wing. Anthony is going to go up, and she will be fouled. Some habits are hard to break. Had the same halftime report for years, and we just switched up one this summer, and it just instinctively come out and said that name. So old habits, hard to break. With the free throw now for Crofton will be Anthony. First one up, and it is no good. Foul that time was on Ava Brown. That's her first personal. So 3 fouls on Crofton, rather on Ponca, 4 on Crofton, as we're exactly 2 minutes to go in this first half. A couple subs check in. On the floor is Ostermeyer. Pinkelman shooting the free throw now is Anthony, and that is nothing but net. Also on the floor, Jada Allen, and then checking back in is Cassie Allen. She has 2 fouls. Full court denial pressure, trying to prevent the basketball from even coming in, and the coach of Ponca says timeout. We need to take a timeout. They could not get that basketball, and they were about to lose it there. So 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back to Crofton in 30 seconds on KYN TV Sports.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hardington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hardington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hardington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. 2 minutes to go in the opening half of play here in girls play. 30-11 is your score. Crofton on top of Ponca. Full court, it's a 1-2-2 trapping zone. They're waiting for the ball to come up the court now. Ponca, they cross the timeline, and here comes the trap. Two players trying to trap for Crofton, and now steal taken away. That trap led to a steal by Pinkelman. Outlet pass to Jada Allen. Can't get the shot to go down. Gets her own board kick out. 3-point shot on the way by Cassie Allen, and it's nothing but net. That Security Bank three-pointer by Cassie Allen extends their lead 33-11 with 1.5 to go here in the opening half. Crossing the timeline, Ponca gets it across. Their own three-pointer goes up. No good. Rebound clearing the boards away is Ostermeyer. Ostermeyer, outlet pass to Cassie. Now to Jada Allen in the corner. Inside the three-point range. And now decides to drive in. Put up a running shot. Can't get it to go. And Ponca will clear the boards away. Approaching 1 minute to go here in the second period. 33-11 is your score. Ponca looking at man-to-man defensive pressure. And we talked about this a little bit in pregame. Crofton has 4 seniors as a three-point shot goes up. Bank shot, and it's good. Take them any way you can get them. And that was Lakin Pfister gets a three-point shot to go. Crofton has 4 senior starters and 1 junior. And Ponca has only 1 senior, and the rest are all junior classmen. Now a shot goes up 15 feet away by Crofton. That was Pinkelman. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, clearing the boards away. There is a shot clock, 30 seconds. There's about 33 seconds on the game clock. Ball out near the right wing with it. That's Pfister, just made that three-pointer, and now tipping the ball away, telegraphing that pass was Cassie Allen. It will stay Ponca basketball. So exactly 2 seconds difference. There's 24 on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. Looking to inbound, and now ball does come into play. With it is Templeman, dribbles around the right elbow. Hands the basketball, still facing man-to-man defensive pressure, but nobody's really looking to drive in, and now a travel's going to be called. With that travel, Pfister just didn't get the basketball down, and a turnover quickly. Head coach Maggie Moon sends 3 players in for this offensive possession. Sammy Allen, Jay-Z Jansen, and Weebelhaus check back in. Sammy Allen has 3 fouls. I'm just seeing the offense that they're sending in here. 10 seconds now on the clock. Goes right wing. Jada Allen skip. Coming off a screen is Cassie Allen. Three-point shot goes up. Front of the iron. No good. Battle for the rebound. Clearing it away is Ponca. You don't need to get a foul here with .6. Shot goes up and it's partially blocked. That is the end of the first half of play. Your score, Crofton 33, Ponca 14. Take a break. Come back. We will have the Bank of Hardington halftime show. Back to Crofton in 3 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, We know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. 33-14 is your score at the half. Crofton, number one rated and 11-0 on the year. All over Ponca in that first half of play. Solid play by the guards. Some good play also down in the paint. Mentioned it was going to take good guard play. And they get that by stealing the ball on that full court press. And then just solid, I'm calling rock star shooting from three-point land in that first half. They were cold the other night, not tonight, shooting lights out. 33-14 is your score. This halftime report brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. Let's break down this first half, talk a little bit about the points, and we do that by the Christensen Well and Irrigation stats, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Christensen Well and Irrigation. I keep my own stats here. They're always as unofficial, and I'm definitely off. I only got 12 points on my sheet here. There's 14 on the scoreboard. By the time we get to the end and they cycle through on the scoreboard, I'll get things updated. As it is, I have Elsie Keller for 3 points. Lakin Pfister, a three-pointer. Ava Brown has 4. And Emerson Ehlers has 2. For Crofton, it was solid shooting by Sammy Allen. There were some other players as well getting to the bucket, getting some free throws. As we go over these numbers, this is like a full game number, and Sammy Allen got him in the first half. As it is, Cassie Allen had 1 three-pointer to her credit. Lexi Weebelhaus had 4 points. Jada Allen had 1 point. Ashlyn Schiefer, 2 points. JC Anthony had 1. Sienna Pinkelman off the bench had 5. Jay-Z Jansen had 1 field goal. But Sammy Allen leads all players with 15 points in that first half. She had 3 field goals, 3 from the free throw line, and 2 3-pointers unofficially for 15 points. Rockstar shooting in that first half was Sammy Allen. Those have been the Christensen Well and Irrigation stats, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Take a break, come back, we'll talk more basketball. Out of Town Scoreboard is up next. Back in 2 minutes on KOAN TV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first. including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hardington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hardington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hardington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. This is the Bank of Hardington halftime show. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. A couple games have gone final. A few of them are at the half. I think it just looks like we might be a little ahead of schedule compared to some of the other games that are being played. Hastings St. Cecilia on top of Fillmore Central, 30-11. Centura against Sutton, and Sutton has received votes to get into the top 10. So they're close. They're playing very solid basketball. Centura, though, at the half, up 22-18. A couple other games that are around our region, kind of in our listening area. Wakefield, 18. Lutheran High Northeast, 8. And that game is at the half. Elmwood Murdoch, they were number 1 rated team in Class D1 just a couple years ago. Now they're C2, but they're playing number 1 ranked Falls City Sacred Heart. Falls City Sacred Heart, they are in D1. And at the half, it's all Sacred Heart, 26-13 over Elmwood Murdoch team. Another one that's in Northeast Nebraska, Summerland. They are playing Plainview with 1 quarter to go, 29-10, Summerland on top of Plainview. Number 4, Guardian Angel Central Catholic from down in West Point. They're playing Wayne. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. 10-point lead for GAC, as we call them. 43-33. Again, that's still in the third quarter. Just taking a look at some of the other games. Number 8, Freeman. These are teams you just hear once you get to postseason, and if you're a Crofton fan, you're usually used to hearing a lot of these teams, from Humphrey Lindsay to Stanton. That game playing right now is final. Number 7 ranked Humphrey Lindsay, 47-36. That's all that's reported. We'll get some more as we go through the evening here, but great matchups. There's one that's a top 10 matchup from Johnson Brock and Lord Central Catholic. I just don't have an update yet. We'll get that one here as we get into the second half. This has been the Halftime Report, brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Second half action coming up in 60 seconds on KYN TV Sports.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage here on KYN TV Sports tonight. 33-14 your score after one half of play, and now Ponca will have first go on the offensive side of the basketball. Driving into the paint, thought they were going to put up a shot was Keller. Nope, it's going to be the lost ball, and Crofton is in perfect position to take that one away. Driving up the center of the court, I believe that is Cassie Allen. Surveying the field, looks left, finds Sammy, nowhere to go, kicks right back up top. Facing man-to-man defensive pressure is Crofton. Now 30 seconds off the clock in this second half. Nobody really moving, and now a lob pass down low. J.Z. Jansen, good footwork, turnaround, puts it up and in. That one's just too simple. Little lob pass over as Jansen, a 6-foot junior. She now has 4 points. Now pressure being applied in the backcourt by Crofton is going to be tipped off out of bounds. It will stay Ponca basketball. 7 seconds came off the shot clock, and they were facing a trap game on the far side. Now comes in to Ponca, swing it around, trying to get somewhere to go. Ehlers now back to Brown. Brown crosses the timeline just in time. Now they have 19 seconds on the shot clock. Up near the top of the key, swing it around right side and drilling back up to the top. That is Templeman. Templeman looking for somewhere. It's almost a 2-3 zone, I think, being applied. Now there's a shot's going to go up NBA range, no good. It does come off the back of the iron. There's a foul going to be called on the floor. Foul is going to be on Crofton. I wasn't sure who it was on. So Jada Allen's going to signal for the foul. That is her first personal, first team foul. Ponca is going to get the basketball underneath their own basket. Looking to come in, can't get it to Ehlers. Still looking for somewhere to go. Now Ehlers makes another move and gets the basketball into play. Back out near the top of the key, Templeman, and they'll slow the offense down. Kind of changed things up there as Crofton was in a zone, and now it looks like they could still be in a zone. It just really stretched out. It's hard to tell if they're in man-to-man right now, how they're shifting. Lob pass going to go down low to Ava Brown. Brown saves it from going out of bounds, tips it right to Jansen. Long outlet pass to Cassie Allen, goes up, didn't have a good position to get a shot in, and it was going to be picked up by Ponca. Brown trying to drive against Jay-Z Jansen down in the paint, loses it, and kicked back out top of the key with the basketball. Now Ava Voss. Voss looking for somewhere, now finds Templeman on the left wing. Just under 2 minutes off the clock here in the third period. Your score 35-14. Not much has changed so far. Now driving in, shot goes up off the iron, can't get it to go. That was Brown. Rebound, and 3 players on the floor, and it's going to go off of a Crofton player out of bounds. They look like bowling pins. There's players just falling and falling, as it was 3 players on the floor, and then the ball hit one of their shoes and sailed out of bounds. So Crofton's going to give it right back. This kind of plays just happen. As Ponca is still looking. Now they get it into play. It's going to go to Templeman and taken away this time by Allen, and a double dribble. That's good defense. There was a Ponca player right next to Sammy Allen who stuck her hand in trying to disrupt the dribble process, and Sammy double dribbled the basketball. So 2 for sure, maybe 3 times giving the basketball right back to Ponca, as we're 5:33 to go in the third period. Still 35-14 as scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Keller dribbles right wing, trying to go into the paint. Almost a steal that time by Sammy Allen. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. And now Ponca will get the basketball back. Templeman swing it to the right corner. It's going to go to Brown. Gets it into the paint. Turnaround. Shot's going to go up this time. That was Ehlers from about 2 feet away. And now a timeout. Full timeout taken by Crofton. We will take it with them. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 1 minute on KYN TV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn, and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hardington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hardington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hardington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska, 35-16. Number 1 rated Crofton Lady Warriors looking solid again tonight, playing Ponca. They come into town 5-5 on the year and facing a tough matchup here tonight. 5 minutes now on the clock. 3-point shot quickly going to go up this time by Pinkelman. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound by Ehlers. Ehlers outlet pass going to go to Templeman. Templeman now pulls it back, sets up shop at the top of the key. as Crofton has come out of that timeout in man-to-man defense. Now Templeman on the left wing, guarded this time by Cassie Allen. Almost got away, just got a hand on it. Couldn't quite connect on the steal. Now battle, players on the floor trying to get a hand on it, and there's 4 players had a hold of that basketball, and a jump ball is going to be called. Referee says jump ball. 3 players now check in for Crofton, and 3 check out. With the basketball now, Anthony comes across the timeline. 4:30 to go in this third period, 35-16. Weevil House with the basketball, top of the key. Left wing is going to go to Jay-Z Jansen. Jansen skip past to Anthony. Anthony dribbles in, goes against 2 players, puts up a shot, can't get it. Offensive board, can't get it, and now Ponca will clear the boards away. Coming across the timeline, Templeman getting the basketball to Ehlers on the left wing, guarded by Jansen. Clear out about NBA range, and now they swing it around the 3-point line, trying to find an opening. Still man-to-man pressure being applied by Crofton. Almost a steal that time by Jada Allen in the right corner. It's going to sail off out of bounds. It will stay Ponca basketball. 3:58 to go in this third period. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to inbound is Ava Voss. Voss gets it to Ehlers. Now they set up their half-court offense back to the top of the key with Templeman. Templeman guarded this time by Anthony. They pass it off and play kind of their own wheel, if you will, just like Crofton does. Players doing a circle, and now a long 3-point shot goes up off the glass. 360 around, it does not go. Had to put that one up from deep just because the shot clock was going off. Anthony, left wing, kick it down into the left corner to Jada Allen. Allen drives in, tries to get it out. Now ball does go to Weevil House. Almost lost it into the paint. A lot of traffic now. Lob pass going to go into Jansen. Jansen knocked to the floor, and a foul is going to be called, so it will stay Crofton basketball. Referee says foul is going to be on number 30. That's Templeman. Her second personal, first team foul. So 1 foul apiece on each team with 3:20 to go here in the third period. A couple subs come in for Ponca. Inbounding underneath their own basket will be Anthony. Lob pass. Now Jansen gets it out 3-point range, drives in, goes up strong, left-handed, can't get a runner to go. Rebound's going to be cleared away by Brown. A lot of contact right now. Players getting knocked around. 3-point shot. Quickly going to go up by Keller from Ponca. Can't get it to go. Jay-Z Jansen had a hand on it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, so it's going to stay Ponca basketball. We'll stay right here. About all that did was reset the shot clock, and now Ponca's going to get a fresh 35. As inbound's going to come from Keller, looking for cutters. It was tipped, going to go out of bounds. Yes, it was off of, I wasn't sure if it was off of Crofton or Ponca player, but it was off of Ponca. Last to touch looks like Avery McAfee, and now Crofton's got it. Facing a little bit of pressure of their own, they get it in play. Now it's going to go to Weevil House, right side, looking for the flash in the middle. There comes Jansen. Jansen turns around, and it's going to be tied up. A jump ball, I believe, should be a signal. Yes, that's a great play that time. I think it was Keller. Jay-Z Jansen was in perfect position to turn around for the nice 3-4 foot jump shot, and Keller jumped in and tied it up, and they'll beneficiary of the jump ball. 35-16, under 3 minutes now to go in this third period. Not a whole lot of scoring. 4 points. I had to kind of do the math here. 4 points so far in this third quarter. A lot of pressure down low, and now Jada Allen. Jada Allen, a lot of contact against McAfee of Ponca, and McAfee's called for the travel. Allen sure helped her. It's a great play. As it is, Crofton now will have it. 3 subs set to check in. The next dead ball for Crofton. Pinkelman right wing looking for Weevil House. Now she gets the tour down in the corner. Players flashing across the middle. Now they skip past far side, and a call's going to come in for travel as Jada Allen thought about a 3 and then decided to drive in, and she's called for too many steps. So a little bit of turnover action going on here with only a few points scored in this third quarter, but solid defense being applied by both teams. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Boys are coming up at the conclusion of this game. With a basketball out near the top of the key, that is Carly Beckner. Beckner hands the ball off this time to McAfee, and they play a 2-person game out top. A lot of passing going on. Now driving down in is to the paint. Now steal is going to be taken away. This time is Cassie Allen. Drives the length of the court. Left-handed. Puts it up and in. That is Cassie's first 2-point field goal of the evening. She now unofficially has 5 points, and we sit at 37-16. We've seen Crofton put up 60 and 70 points throughout the season. It's a little more difficult tonight. The defense is very good for Ponca, just having trouble getting offensive points. Two-person game on the right wing. Now they kick it out to Ehlers. Left wing to Brown. Brown, the freshman, dribbling, looks somewhere to go. Driving in, and now a steal. Taken away this time is Ostermeyer. Long outlet pass.
Keep rolling.
It's going to skip pass over to Ostermeyer. Battle for the basketball, and now taken away is Sammy Allen. Drives into paint, too strong. Jansen, rebound, puts it up and in. And one. The harm coming from Ponca. And Jansen just too tall. Basket is good. Foul's going to be on number 34. That is Ava Brown, her second personal, second team foul. At the line shooting one will be Jansen from Crofton. A sub game in, and now we'll have one shot from Jansen. Perfect rotation on the ball, and it is good.
Help.
Jansen now got it for 5. Crofton out in their trap game, half court, before they even come across the timeline, and now they do retreat. Under a minute to go in this third period. Pass left side, Ehlers. Ehlers looking somewhere to go, gets it back out top of the key, and that's going to be Keller. Doing a lot of passing out front. This is where the shot clock can come into play with this type of offense when they do this, like the weave, the old weave pass out front. And that's what they're doing now. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock, and they hadn't even gotten it inside the three-point stripe. So 7 seconds says it's tipped out of bounds off a Crofton player. 7 seconds on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. Because McAfee looks to inbound the basketball, comes into play, back out top, thought about a shot, and now nowhere to go. There is, and so now Crofton's going to pick it up. Everybody kind of stopped. They thought it was a shot clock violation. Crofton with the basketball now, 25 seconds, no shot clock. Cassie Allen back out top to Sammy, her sister, and they swing it to the right side. Jay-Z Jansen way out in the right wing, guarded by Ehlers. A lot of contact. Now looking to pass, and a 5-second call. Solid play. Give credit to Ehlers. She was all over Jansen on that play, and that is going to get the basketball right back to Ponca on that defensive struggle there that took place. Solid defense being played by Ehlers on that possession. 12 seconds, now 10 seconds in his third period. Walking it across, Keller on the right elbow, looking somewhere to go. Gets the basketball into the corner, kick back out. Keller, 3 seconds. Going to have to put something up. Left hand runner can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and that is going to do it. After 3 quarters, Crofton on top, 40-16. We'll be back in 1 minute on KYN TV Sports.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Scott Alk back in Crofton, Nebraska. Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. Crofton Lady Warriors #1 and 11-0 on the year, looking to advance, extend their record to 12-0 against Ponca. Ponca comes into town 5-5 on the year, but after 3 quarters, it's a pretty tough game here. This is Crofton just doing what Crofton does. Pressure, getting some buckets in the paint, and solid three-point shooting. They've extended their lead 40-16 after 3 quarters. Crofton will have first go on offense. They got their wheel going, 3 players cycling through the paint, looking somewhere to go. Weeblehouse in the right wing doesn't like it and throws it back out to the top of the key. Now Sammy Allen back to Weeblehouse, and they send more players. Just one of those, they send cutters through. If they can get an easy pass, they do, and if not, and the players reset and do it again. Now Jada Allen looks, goes, strong, dribbles one time and puts it up and in. Jada Allen, her first field goal is one of those, she was watching the cutters going through and just saw an opening, took off and played it up and in. Now we're 42-16. Ponca with the basketball, 3-point shot by Templeman's going to go up, back iron, no good. Rebound clearing it away is Ehlers of Ponca. Kick out. And now with the basketball dribbling is Ava Voss. Voss surveying the field, gets it back to Keller. And they're still facing man-to-man defensive pressure applied by Crofton. Crofton's rated number 1 for a reason. Yes, they're winning, but their defense it's very good. It's very, very good. Their offense can sputter at times. We saw that a couple nights ago. They just were cold and couldn't get things going from the guard play. But the defense will keep them in every game. Now battle out front, taken away this time, tipped up by Jansen, and now stolen, and Jada Allen, long length of the court, going to reset the offense, give it to Cassie Allen. Long skip pass to the far side of the field to Sammy. She goes up for a layup, and she's going to be fouled. One of those unorthodox kind of plays, and now we got 3 players set to check in for Crofton. Foul's going to be on number 20, that's Keller. That is her first team foul. At the line shooting 2 will be Sammy Allen. First one's up and it's good. A couple subs take place. There's another sub looking to check in. I think that might be Anthony. Nope, that's Schieffer. She wants to come in for the shooter though. And there, so the buzzer will go off. Checking will be Schieffer. And taking a break will be Sammy Allen. It's going to come a point here in the next couple minutes where I think these starters are going to head to the bench. 6.5 to go in this game. 44-16 is your score. And now with the basketball near the top of the key. That's Voss. Swing it to the left side to Keller. Keller back up top of the key. 3-point shot goes up, in and out. Can't get it to go as Templeman. Rebound clearing it away is Pinkelman for Crofton. Crofton gets the basketball up the left side. It's going to go to Schieffer. Back to Pinkelman, the trailer. Can't get a shot off. Well guarded that time by Brown. And now they'll play the 2-person game on the left side. 6 minutes now on the clock, and we will have the conclusion of this game and boys coming up here in moments. Jay-Z Jansen dribbles to the left side, and just a miscommunication, and now it's coming right over. Tried to save it and throw it was Anthony, and it will go right to the scorer's table. So a turnover by Crofton, and it will go back to Ponca. This game feels like it's in hand now. It's just one of those, I know coaches want to see the clean play, good defense all the way to the end. You're going to need that when you get down the stretch. You also need players off the bench too. With the basketball, Keller looking to go in to the paint, can't get it to go, and now hands it off to Voss. Voss guarded well by Pinkelman, had to kick it back out. 3-point shot by Templeman, no good. That one too strong, and now Pinkelman clearing the boards away. Pinkelman, left side, dribbles it up with the left hand the entire way. Hands it off to Schieffer. Skip pass over to Jada Allen, right wing. Looking for cutters, can't get it to Anthony in the paint. It's just a different lineup right now. You got Jansen down low. They get it to her. Turnaround, left-handed shot goes up and in. She is completely knocked to the floor. No foul called, but Jansen gets that basket to go. And now Ponca will set up their half-court offense. 46-16, and now a turnover is going to go against Ponca. It's going to get it right back is Crofton. I believe there's going to be a timeout as Ponca says, we're going to talk things over. Let's slow the process down. Full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 1 minute on KYN TV Sports.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here, I think, is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton. Well, it is Crofton basketball, 4:55 to go in the contest. 46-16 is your score. Number one rated Crofton all over Ponca tonight in this matchup. Crofton has the basketball. Allen, it's Jade Allen on the right wing. Now gets to JZ Jansen down low, guarded by Ehlers. Jansen tries to dribble around the horn, but well guarded, has to give the basketball up. Now Anthony tries to drive in, pulls it back out, and takes off again, and that's a solid play by JC Anthony, a 5'6" junior, her first field goal of the night. Puts that one up and in and extends it 48-16, excuse me. Keller with the basketball, left wing, looking to get it into the paint. She dribbles into the elbow, kicked back this time with the basketball is going to be Lake and Pfister. Pfister has one three-pointer to her credit in the first half. Into the paint, now a quick shot, almost three-pointer. It's just a two-pointer. Will go up by Keller. That was 2 inches away from being a three-pointer. And now Crofton will come up the court. Under 4 minutes to go in this game. Again, be sure to stick around. We'll have the Christensen Well and Irrigation stats, the Avera player of the game, and then we'll quickly turn the page and get the boys pregame going as the boys will follow. Driving into the paint, I believe it was Ehlers. She's going to be fouled. This North Central Nebraska refereeing crew has done a good job. Foul that time is going to be on number 20. I believe that is Keller. That is her second personal, second team foul. So no free throws on this one. Inbounding underneath their own basket will be Anthony. Anthony looking. Now it does come into play to Schiefer. Schiefer dribbles into the elbow. Kick over to Ostermeyer. She dribbles into the baseline. Goes up strong with the left-handed. Ostermeyer off the bench. That is her first bucket as well. We're at 50 points to 18. At one point, this was 7-5 on the scoreboard, and it just took off from there. About 3 minutes to go in this game. With a basketball right wing is Ava Brown, the 5'10 freshman. Can't wait to see where her development goes to. She's got the height and good athleticism. Now foul's going to be called down on the baseline. As Brown, only a freshman, has a lot of raw talent. At the free throw line this time will be Pfister. Foul's going to be called on Crofton's number 14, Ashlyn Schiefer, her first personal first team foul. First free throw is up, and it is good. We got 4 points for Pfister. She's a freshman as well. As much time as these freshmen are playing, right now the hand might be tipped towards Crofton, but just wait. These girls are going to get better and better, and this rivalry is going to continue. A Highway 12 rivalry. Now battle as Crofton lost it out front in the top court is going to be taken away. Going up strong with the right-handed up and can't get it to go. That time was Carly Beckner, the 5'5 sophomore. She'll be at the free throw line shooting two. Foul's going to be on number 20, Anthony. That's Anthony's second personal foul. Free throw on its way for Beckner. Side iron, she'll have one more. One more coming up here with 2:55 to go. Your score 50-19. One more free throw for Beckner. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Clearing it away is Ehlers. Ehlers out to Brown into the paint. It's going to go to, that's Elsie Keller, and she gets the layup up and in. We're approaching the 2-minute mark of this game. Coaches haven't cleared the bench yet, but it could be coming here very soon. Crofton with the basketball, left corner, looking somewhere to go. Has to kick it back out. That's Jenna Tramp. She got a few minutes the other night off the bench as well for Crofton. Pinkelman right wing, back out to Ostermeyer. And now I anticipate the pass. Taking it away this time is Carly Beckner. Beckner goes up strong with the right-handed up and in. Her dad's sitting right beside me, and he gives that a way to go, girl. So she gets her name on the board. 2 points for Beckner with 2 minutes now to go in this contest. Basketball, right wing, Ostermeyer dribbles in with the left hand, kick out to Pinkelman, thought about a three, put it down on the floor, kick out, and now foul's going to be called. I believe this is going to be on Ehlers on the floor. It is, so Ehlers picks up her second personal, third team foul. And here comes 4 players in from the Ponca bench. Don't overlook this young team. Give them a year or two. Crofton inbounding, looked to inbound, and it should be okay. It was tipped and then went into the back court, which is okay. It's not an over and back because she didn't have possession. Pass is going to go up to Schieffer, and now a timeout, full timeout. As head coach Maggie Moon didn't like what she was seeing there from the players on the floor. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute on KYN TV Sports.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hardington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hardington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hardington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, 1:30 to go. Crofton immediately turns the basketball over as it's back into play now. Ponca looking, and now it's immediate steal, taking away his time. Schieffer trying to go coast to coast, right-handed up, can't get the runner to go. Taking it away with the rebound is McAfee going the other direction. Now 1 minute to go to decide this game, 52-23. Crofton on top, and now a pass down low, trying to get to McAfee down low, no good. And it's taken away this time, Crofton. It's Anthony with the basketball coming across the timeline. A lot of contact. Referees are letting them play tonight. And now Pinkelman will try to drive baseline with the left hand. Nowhere to go. Kick out. And they'll reset the offense with Schieffer. Shot clock is going to be at 19. Good passing. Driving in. Ostermeyer can't get the left-hander to go. Offensive board. Put back up and one. It's good. With the basket that time was Jenna Tramp, her first bucket of the night. She'll have one more free throw, as the foul was called on number 10, Avery McAfee. That is her first personal, fourth team foul. Now some players coming in for Crofton to end this game. Number 42, that's Emma Kukta. Get these numbers here on these players. Jalen Panning is also on the floor, and I believe the other one that checked in was Jasmine Weisler. But free throw that time is good by Tramp, and now Ponca will have the basketball. 30 seconds to go in this game. Turnaround, 15-foot shot, can't get it to go. That was Emma Utoff of Ponca. Rebound, clearing the board's way is Ostermeyer. Ostermeyer pass, going to go back up top of the key, and they'll reset the offense, facing a 2-3 zone defense here with 15 seconds to go. A little miscommunication, but it's going to be saved for it almost went across the timeline. Dribbling in, kicking down to the baseline, going to Panning, and then she'll lose it. 7.7 seconds to go. Again, be sure to stick around, take a break. We come back, we will have the post-game show, some stats, and the Avera player of the game, and then we'll have boys action. And that is the buzzer is going to sound. 55-23 is your final score. Take a break, come back, we'll talk more basketball. Back in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nyborough, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Girls game has finished 55-23. Number one rated Crofton Lady Warriors victorious over the Ponca Indians here in our first game. Let's talk things over, and we'll do that in a post-game show courtesy of Moody Motors. Looking for a new or premium vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Looking through these stats, it was 33-14 at the half, and it finished 55-23. So the offensive production definitely took place in the first half, and then kind of rode the game out with some good defense in the second half. Look at those stats, and as always, they're brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Christensen Well and Irrigation. For Ponca, finished with 23 points. Carly Beckner had 2 points. Elsie Keller, 5. Jalen Templeman, 4. Lakin Pfister off the bench, 4. Ava Brown, 4. And Emerson Ehlers, well, she had 4 also. Everybody had 4s there going down the tally sheet. Crofton Lady Warriors, a little different story. Cassie Allen finished with 5. Lexi Weebelhaus, 4. Jenna Tramp, 3. Jada Allen, 3. Ashlyn Schiefer, 2. JC Anthony, 5. Addison Ostermeyer, 2. Sienna Pinkelman had 5. JZ Jansen had 7. But leading all scorers tonight, Sammy Allen. She had 15 in the first half, and then just kind of hit the cruise control button, finished with 16. She led all scorers, and that is Sammy Allen. That's going to lead us right into the player of the game, provided by Avera Health. Visit avera.org today. Your Avera player of the game is Sammy Allen, the senior guard for Crofton with 16 points. 55-23, Crofton is victorious tonight against Ponca. Player of the game is Sammy Allen. We're going to turn the page and quickly go to boys action. We'll take a break. Come back. We'll have another Moody Motors pregame show back in 3 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Welcome back to Crofton, Nebraska. This is Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage here on KYN-TV Sports. Crofton Warriors, Ponca Indians, the boys' turn is up next. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. Let's break things down just as we did with the girls. Let's look at how these teams have got here. About halfway through the season, Crofton, they're looking to get a victory. They need one of those victories. It's going to be tough tonight, though, against a very good Ponca Indians team. Let's talk about Ponca first. Started out the season against Hardington Newcastle. As Ponca, they are also in Class C2. A solid victory against the Wildcats. The game took place in Ponca. They're 8-1 on the year, and their only losses against number 10, Wayne, who is 9-1 and in Class C1. They've kind of steamrolled through their schedule. They played Randolph, Pierce, Laurel Concord, Coleridge, Tri-County Northeast, Wisner-Pilger, Plainview, and Battle Creek. Some of the records of those teams, well, those teams are wishing they were better, but Plainview is still 6-3. That was a game where Ponca won that game 39-25. Pierce having a little bit of a struggling year. They're 3-6. A couple years ago, they had some solid players and made a run down at the state tournament. But Wayne has definitely been the team that they look the best on their schedule. If you do a look ahead for Ponca, there's no top teams that are really jumping off the page. They play number 6 Wynot, and Wynot gave them trouble last year 2 times, losing 1 time to Wynot, and the other one almost losing it. Number 5 Norfolk Catholic is on their schedule. Cedar Catholic, as the Trojans, they are number 8 in Class C2. So there's a couple games in there that could prove to be trouble for Ponca as they get down the road. As it is for Crofton, 2-8 on the year. Their 2 victories coming against Niobrara Verdigris and Tri-County Northeast. That Tri-County Northeast game was very first game of the year, and then they just got into a slump of running into some very good teams. Recently, O'Neill Why not? Archangels Catholic. Those games taking place just in those are the last 3 games for the Crofton Warriors. Looking to change things up, though, here tonight against a tough Ponca team. Take a break, come back, we'll talk more basketball back in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. Let's get things caught up. Kind of go out of sequence. We didn't get to finish some of those out-of-town scoreboard updates for the girls. So if you're still tuning in from the girls, we'll give you some updates here that are taking place. Some of them are very big games in other parts of the state, but they're very familiar with those names. As it is, Hastings St. Cecilia, they did defeat Fillmore Central 50-24. Number 3, Elkhorn Valley over Laurel Concord Coleridge Bears 80-52. That game is final. Another game, Northeast Nebraska, Wakefield, the Lady Trojans come out with a victory 46-25 against Lutheran High Northeast Lady Eagles. This is one we talked a little bit about at the out-of-town scoreboard at the half for the girls. Number 1, Falls City Sacred Heart, Class D1, against Elmwood Murdoch, Class D2. Just went final. And Elmwood Murdoch almost takes out number 1, Falls City Sacred Heart. Yes, I know that's a Class C2 versus D1 is Sacred Heart. But Falls City Sacred Heart played solid. They did defeat Elmwood Murdoch 44-43. Another Northeast Nebraska score, Summerland 37-16 over Plainview. Guardian Angel Central Catholic 63-51 over the Wayne Lady Blue Devils. Number 2, Oakland Craig. It was number 1 Pender versus number 2 Oakland Craig just a few nights ago. Oakland Craig suffered their first loss. They bounced back tonight against Omaha Nation 70-44. Number 7, Humphrey Lindsay 47-36 over Stanton. And that's all the ones I'm just taking a scan through all the games they're updating here. There's some more games that still have yet to update, but that's currently gives you an update for the girls' games. We'll take another break. Come back. We'll have keys to victories and starters and get the boys' game underway. This is the pregame show, courtesy of Moody Motors. Looking for a newer pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop at the Moody Motors in Niobrara. Back in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Moody Motors in Nyborough is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nyborough, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. We're just about set to go boys action. Coming up next, 2-8 Crofton against 8-1 and ranked number 9 in Class C2, the Ponca boys team. The boys of Ponca, they made it to the state tournament last year. I think they were 24 or 25-1 when the season finished. The only game that they lost was to Wynot, and that was the second time around when they played, as it was the first time they played it. I think that game went into overtime, if memory serves. But my point is, the rest of those games, Ponca just kind of rolled through. They were very, very good. The guard play was fantastic, and that took them down to the state tournament, and then the wheels came off. Just a game that they probably wish they had back. It really wasn't even competitive. They didn't get a good start and were knocked out in the first round of the state playoffs, or rather state tournament in Lincoln. There's one player I'm watching for them tonight. He was the most impressive player that I saw last year in any game I called, even at the state tournament. We'll talk about him in here in just a minute. As it is, the keys to victory for Crofton tonight, they're going to have to slow it down, limit possessions is what I see, and have a little bit of luck from the outside. Going inside against this Ponca team is going to prove to be very difficult, so they can get the 3 ball to go down. That'll help them out. We're going to have a big game from Trevor Allen, the sophomore, as he does most of the ball handling. One player that's out for the season is what I'm being told. Braxton Foxtoven, the senior, had an injury to his thumb during football season and then had surgery on it. He is a commit to play football at Mount Marty, I'm told. So keys to victory, though, they're going to have to stop Tristan Bevelheimer. He's a 6-foot senior, unbelievably athletic, can shoot the deep ball, can go into the paint, and his footwork and dribbling is fantastic. His body control is the best that I saw last year watching, so I think Bevelheimer is probably the key. He's all over the rebounds. He's all over the solid shooting. They're going to have to control him no matter where you're at, what phase of the game. Bevelheimer. Zane Stark is a returner. Lots of minutes for Stark last year as well. He is about 6 points a game, but he's very, very lengthy and good in the paint. Those are the keys to victory from where I am sitting. Now the starting lineup is brought to you by Security Bank. The starters for Crofton: Jace Panning, Alex Potts, Tyson Jackson, Bo Drotzman, and Trevor Allen. Those are the starters for head coach Frank Gay's squad. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have the tip-off ready to go here. Boys action in Crofton. Back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
I'm Eric Hamus, Ag Loan Officer at the Bank of Hardington and a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hardington, we strive to build relationships based on trust and service that lasts generations. We work with our clients to develop financial plans to help them meet their goals. We know that for our farmers, it is more than a job, it is a way of life. How do we know? Because we are farmers and we are living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hardington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska, and we are set to go. Boys action. The tip is up, and it's going to be controlled by Ponca at the onset. Ponca in their road blue, trimmed in white. Crofton in their home white, trimmed in maroon. Goes into the paint quickly. Kick back out, Zane Stark near the top of the key. Stark swing out left side. Austin Denninger, three-point shot. It's good. Austin Denninger, the 6'2 senior, with a Security Bank three-pointer, and quickly on the board, 3-0. Now with the basketball for Crofton. That's Tyson Jackson. Jackson looking for someone. Now he's going to find Trevor Allen. Three-point NBA range goes up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and over the top is going to be Bo Drotzman. Drotzman getting the call for the starting lineup tonight. And that will be his first personal foul, first team foul, with 7:15 to go here in the opening period of play. 3-0 is your score. I might have had that one wrong. They're calling on Austin Denninger, so Crofton's going to keep the ball, but Drotzman got away with the one for sure. As it is, Crofton has the basketball, right wing. Trevor Allen dribbles against Denninger. He's going to come across now to the top of the horn, looking somewhere to go, comes off a screen, get the ball to Jackson on the right wing. Jackson tries to go baseline, turns north-south, and he gets his nice control of his body, getting his body back around, and Jackson quickly with a field goal. 3-2 is your score. As Ponca will walk the ball across the timeline. That's Tucker McGill. McGill getting it to Denninger. Now they swing it to the right wing. That's going to be Stark. A lot of players. There's looks like 3 or 4 that came back from last year's team that had a lot of minutes. And one definite All-State guard graduated out. Stark now is going to kick it out this time back to McGill on the left wing. Dribbles into the paint, puts up a 10-foot shot. It's good. Tucker McGill from 10 feet, and it's good. And head coach Adam Pulowski is yelling out instructions at his team. He wants a trap. As it is, pressure against Allen. Allen's going to go into the paint. Blocking foul will be called. 2 shots coming up for Trevor Allen. Foul this time is going to be called on Ponca. That's number 25, McKinnon Peterson. Everybody just got quiet in the gym. So foul's called to be 2 shots coming up here for Allen. First one on its way, and it's good. I'm not sure if it's the size of the gym that causes that or what, but this place goes from super loud to instantly quiet. Second one up, in and out. Does not get the shooter's roll as Allen. Rebound clearing it away. Denninger from Ponca. Out to Tucker McGill, right wing. McGill swing it around the horn, back out Denninger, left wing. They playing a quick passing out near the 3-point range. Coming off of screens are the Ponca players. Zane Stark gets to the left corner, now goes up strong with the basketball. This is going to be McGill. McGill is definitely improved since the last time I watched him play. He was good last year, and through the first couple of minutes now, looks really good. Crofton with a basketball, trailing 7-3, and now a steal and a foul will be called. It was stolen away by Ponca, and then Crofton commits the foul. Will be Trevor Allen. That is Allen's first team foul called. And a timeout will be taken. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Crofton wants to talk things over. We'll take a break with them back in 30 seconds on KYN TV Sports.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Seven to 3 is your score. Ponca on top of Crofton early in this contest. 5:27 to go in this first period of play. Scott Ulrich bringing you tonight's broadcast of Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. Crofton Warriors coming up on Thursday night. Cedar Catholic is at home. A game that Braden Butler will have the call. I believe Braden's calling that one. Either way, it will be about 5:45 pregame with a 6 o'clock tip-off for the girls. Ponca with the basketball. Zane Stark, 3-pointer on its way for the left-hander. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. That's going to be Panning. Panning clearing the boards away and now slowing things down is Allen. I thought they needed to really slow the possessions down, and they were trying to run in the first couple minutes of the game. Drotsman in the left corner. Spins around, gets it back out to the top of the key. Now with the basketball, Alex Potts, and now Jackson passing over there. Quick pass on the right wing. It's going to go up and around and in, and a nice play, a little give and go as Potts lays that up and in. 7-5 now. Crofton trails by 2. McGill, left wing, dribbles back into the Warriors logo, kicks it back to Zane Stark, and now to Denninger, swinging around the horn all the way back to McGill. McGill guarded, now they're switching. They're playing a 2-3 switching defense. So it's like a 2-3 man, but they just, every time someone leaves their area, they pass them off. Now Stark, guarded this time by Jackson. They swing it over left corner. Goes up strong. This time McGill can't get it. Denninger knocked to the floor, and a rebound's going to be cleared away. Zane Stark, backdoor cutter's going to go up and can't get an easy runner to go as Ponca. Ball's on the floor. So are players And now referee says it's going to be Crofton basketball. Had an easy one there for Ponca was number 41. That's Cooper Stewart, the sophomore. Just didn't get the roll. And now it's going to go back to Crofton, 7-5. Full court pressure being applied. There's some confusion over in the corner. Crofton didn't have anybody there to inbound. The referee now just whistled and set it on the floor, so they do get it in. Quickly going up with a shot, no good. Trevor Allen, rebound clearing it away is McGill. McGill guarded by Allen as they head down the court. Tucker McGill 15 feet, right wing. Kick up the top, that's going to be Bevelheimer. And now he hands it off quickly. Good passing, three-point shot on its way. No good, that time by McGill. Rebound clearing it away by Panning. Panning was in good position down on the baseline. Bevelheimer didn't start this game, but I see too much athleticism now. Denninger still in the front court. Goes up strong, right-handed up and in. And now facing full court pressure is Crofton. I know some towns it's Denninger. Remember this one, I've announced his name several times. His public address is Denninger. It's a little different pronunciation, same spelling. 3:05 to go, opening period, 9-5. Ponca on top. Ponca rated number 9 in Class C2. 15-footer on its way this time by Panning, partially blocked. Long outlet pass. Bevelheimer's going to go up strong with the right hand. And they're going to call that a block. Ball's going to sail and now a save. This time driving into the paint is McGill. Can't get a shot off. Going to go off of Denninger, and it will go to Crofton. So I saw this in each game is different. If you're a fan and you've been to games and watched, you'll see some games they don't let them hardly touch players. Some games it's a football game, as I like to express. This is probably somewhere in the middle, but they allowed a lot of contact in a girls' game, and they're allowing it here in this one with the boys as well. So it's one of those, as long as they're consistent, then the players know exactly how to play. And the coaches, they clue their players in also. All right, ball's going to come into play now. Jackson driving coast to coast. And now a whistle is going to be called. Late whistle, but it is going to be a blocking foul. As head coach Adam Pulaski, he's like, what do you do? They have great relationships. These refs and the coaches go back and forth. And as it is, shooting two will be Jackson for Crofton. 9-5 is your score with Ponca on top. Back of the iron, no good. And Tyson Jackson will have one more. Checking in, now Stark comes back in. And going to the bench is number 25. That is McKinnon Peterson for Ponca. Second free throw up. Back of the iron as well. Bevelheimer clearing the boards away for Ponca. 2.5 to go, opening period of play. Bevelheimer, top of the key, skipped down into the bottom right corner. Almost sailed out of bounds, but now it will go back in. A foul's going to be called. They're trying to get the basketball down into the paint to Cooper Stewart. Foul's going to be called on number 12. That's Panning. Panning had a little bit of foul trouble the other night. As it is, that's his first. 2 fouls on Crofton with 2.5 to go. Bevelheimer out near the top of the key, drives into the paint, goes up strong with the right-handed up and in. Tristan Bevelheimer with his first bucket of the evening. He's just a kid I just have to root for. Just see him hustling a lot out there. Now clearing the timeline. Crofton comes across. That's Darren Babcock. Babcock gets it to Jackson. Right baseline shot goes up, no good. And a long outlet pass goes from Stark of Ponca back out to the top of the key. Tucker McGill looking to get it down low. They swing it around. Back up. 3-point shots on its way this time by Jace Walls, and it's good. That Security Bank three-pointer extends Ponca's lead 14-5 over Crofton with 1:40 to go in this opening period. Babcock near the top of the key. Tries to get a backdoor cut pass to go into Charlie Steffen, no good. Shot's going to go up this time by Panning, around 360, no good. Long outlet pass to Bevelheimer for 3 from the corner, and it's good. Tristan Bevelheimer, 2 for 2, that one from deep. Now the ball comes into play. Full court press being applied by Ponca, 1:16 to go. 17-5 is your score, and now clearing the timeline is Jackson. Jackson to Panning. Panning goes up strong with the right-handed. It's up and in. Going to need a lot of those from Panning tonight, and that was solid. Good transition, nice pass play, and Jackson, who did not play a couple nights ago, making his presence felt early in this game. McGill swinging around. Zane Stark drives baseline. The left-hander goes up strong, up and in. 2 points for Stark as we come to the waning seconds of this opening period. 19-7. And now Bevelheimer's imperfect, almost got a steal, but Steffen's going to get it right back for Crofton. Steffen, kick over to Panning in the right corner, looking somewhere to go. Just kind of loses the handle on the basketball. And now he drives into the paint. A lot of contact. Nobody's got it. And now finally taking away Jackson. Turns around. 12-foot jumper, no good. Bevelheimer with the rebound. 19 seconds to go in this opening period. Tucker McGill drives into the paint. Goes up strong, right-handed, no good. Rebound clearing it away for Crofton is Alex Potts. See if they go for one possession. 8 seconds left. Quick 2-point shot goes up by Panning, no good. Steffen with the rebound. 3 seconds. Going to have to do something, and now no good. It will be picked up by Ponca. And that was a fast-paced end of the first period of play. 19-7, your score. Back in 1 minute on KYN TV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. 19-7 is your score after one period of play. And that scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hardington has their roots. Crofton will have first possession here in the second period of play. Trevor Allen with the basketball. Tries to go left side, stolen away by Zane Stark. Stark takes it straight up the center of the court, looking somewhere to go, stops, gets it down to Denninger in the low post, turns around, right-handed jump, can't get it to go. Rebound clearing it away is Peterson of Ponca. He turns around, puts it up and in. Now extended to 21-7. Trevor Allen drives into the paint, goes up strong. There's a lot of contact, just a lot of contact. He was fouled on that one really hard. Foul this time is going to be on Zane Stark. That's his first team foul. Shooting two will be Trevor Allen. First one on its way, and it's good. So Allen I got him for 2 for 3 from the free throw line so far. One more coming up for the sophomore. Short, battle for the rebound, and then he gets his own rebound back. Puts up a 10-foot shot, no good. Battle for the rebound again, clearing it away, and now Zane Stark says, that one's mine. And now let's see what the referee is going to call. Foul's going to be called on Crofton's number 3, Charlie Steffen. It was one of those plays that Stark made me nervous. He grabbed it, and they start swinging their elbows, and every now and then they'll get called for that. But as it was, yeah, and I'm watching head coach Adam Poloski of Ponca. I think he was thinking the same thing. He's talking to the ref and kind of smiling. I thought he was going to call it on our kid. As it is, it goes over, down low paint, backdoor cutter, Tucker McGill up and in. McGill looking solid from the guard play, 23-8. And now Trevor Allen crosses the timeline, guarded by Peterson. Trying to come off a screen, looking for somewhere to go, now finds Charlie Steffen. A couple players set to check in, and now they lose the ball. Pass out front, Denninger, back to Stark, back to McGill. Got to give a couple assists on that one as McGill pads his stats, but it was mainly because a couple players were very, very considerate in handing it off. Basketball is going to sail out of bounds now and off of a Crofton player. It's going to stay Ponca basketball, I believe. Official timeout, and timeout's going to be taken this time by Crofton. And it is a full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Back to Crofton in 30 seconds on KYN TV Sports.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Crofton Warriors, they trail the Ponca Indians 25-8. So we have 6:45 to go in this opening half of play. Ponca ranked number 9 in Class C2, come in 8-1 on the year. They look very good. Denninger set to inbound the basketball, comes into Tucker McGill. There's kind of some nonverbals there, and he's like, "Yep, give me the basketball." Swing it around left side. He's going to go to Peterson. Dribbles in 15-foot range. Too strong. No good. Battle for the rebound out front, and it's going to be cleared away by McGill. Down in the left corner baseline. Can't get it to go. Peterson, and now a foul will be called. Once Ponca gets down in the paint, they are good. They are really, really good. That time is going to be foul called on Panning. That's his second team foul in this quarter. Zane Stark set to inbound for Ponca. Lob pass going to go into the paint and tip out of bounds. It's going to be off of number 41. That's Cooper Stewart. There are two they were trying to get it to, and he was the last one to touch it. So giving him basketball right back to Crofton, facing full court pressure now. Jackson set the inbound, has McGill in his face. That comes into Trevor Allen, dribbling right side, coming off a screen, and an offensive foul. It's going to be called on Panning. It was a moving screen. Panning wasn't in the best position. He slid just a little bit to the left and tripped up Peterson, and the referee was literally 5 feet from it. So that's going to be Panning's third. And he's getting instructions from the coach, and they are staying out there. So Panning with his three will stay on the floor for Crofton. 25-8, and that's scored up brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Now back out top of the key, Bevelheimer. McGill down low to Denninger. Denninger turns around, kick out, three-pointer on the way by Bevelheimer, no good. Rebound clearing it away. Trevor Allen. Allen now past to Bo Drotzman. Drotzman crosses the three-point line, turns around, was going to go up strong, but it was knocked away by Denninger. Players on the floor battling for the basketball. There's the whistle. There's 4 players on the floor. Like the hustle, they're all trying to get that basketball. It will be Ponca basketball following the jump ball call. Drotzman, he'll check out. And another Crofton player will check in. I believe that's number 42, Riker Gunther, the freshman. He got quite a few minutes last week as well. Bevelheimer now with the basketball, tipped up by Panning. Panning is going to go out of bounds, but Panning is 4 steps up into the steps. Panning was trying to get that one. Had just enough room in there where there's nobody sitting. He was able to try to make an effort at it, but tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Ponca ball. 22 seconds on the shot clock, and everything's rolling now. Peterson down in the corner. Denninger right back to him. They're looking to come to Bevelheimer, and now it looks like a 2-3 zone applied by Crofton. Goes down into Denninger. Denninger turns around, goes up strong against Trevor Allen, and Allen's going to be called for the body foul. Basket is good by Denninger. And again, Trevor Allen, his dad was a long-time football coach, Tom Allen. Talked to him many times before games. Very intense, I guess would be the best way I would describe him. Very intense coach and a good coach. Had a lot of great teams over the years. Denninger now as a one free throw goes up, and it is in. 28-8. Crofton boys need a little boost of a production here from the offensive side. Quick three-point shot goes up, it's partially blocked, and picked up by Denninger. Going the other way is Ponca. Bevelheimer, baseline pass, try to get it to Peterson. That's a tough one. He tried to do one of those like sideways, sidearm baseline passes, and it goes off the handoff of Peterson. Full court pressure now being applied. Comes into Allen. Now clock rolling, about 5 minutes to go. Be sure to stick around the Bank of Hardington halftime report, as well as the Christensen Well and Irrigation stats. 3-point shot goes up, no good. That was Blake Skillings, who's come in relief. A little bit strong on that one, and now Ponca will set up shop. Half court offense. 3-point shot goes up of his own. Bevelheimer, and that missed its mark as well. All in good fun at these games. There's always a little bit of talk going on back and forth. That's just part of it. And now Crofton will have a go. Coming across this time, this is Babcock. Babcock dribbles right, coming off a screen, gets it to Potts. They play a two-person game on the right side. It's one of those right now. There's several freshmen, a sophomore, just young players on the court for Crofton as the ball gets tipped out of bounds off of Peterson to try to take it away from Trevor Allen. Now Drotsman comes back in along with Skillings. They have just an entirely full roster of young players. The only senior that's on the team isn't even on the floor because he's got a broken hand. Ball comes into play, and now a violation. It's a baseline violation. It came in and went right back to the inbounder, but he had not gotten his foot out of the out-of-bounds range, and it's going to go right back to Ponca. Ponca up by 20 on the scoreboard. Kind of, I'll say, flexing, if you will, flexing their muscles a little bit, being ranked 9th. Last year, they carried a #1 ranking through the season almost the entire way into the state tournament. Zane Stark trying to get it down low to Bevelheimer, and now foul's going to be called. Call this time is going to be Alex Potts. That's his first personal. I think this is I'm going to wait and see. This is the 5th team foul, so lots of fouls. We have 4:07 to go in the quarter, and every single foul now that Crofton commits, Ponca will be at the free throw line shooting 2. First free throw by Bevelheimer is no good. Now Tucker McGill is talking to one of the referees right here as he checked into the game. I was just waiting that conversation to play out, and then they started laughing. They obviously either know each other from many games. I wasn't sure if it was a serious conversation. Bevelheimer makes a second, but as it is, it was good conversation between the refs and the players there. See that a lot in the games we call. These players, they know the refs. You get to see them year after year and throughout the season. 29-8, 4 minutes to go, and now with the basketball is going to be Allen. Allen, right wing, going to kick it to Potts, back to Panning. Panning is going to be fouled over the back this time. Zane Stark's going to commit the foul. So Stark that's his second personal, second team foul. Stark will check out, and coming in relief is Jace Walls, who has 1 3-pointer. Inbounding under his own basket is Skillings. Skillings looking for somewhere and throws it out of bounds. Was trying to get it to Trevor Allen, but just out of his reach, so it's going to go right back to Ponca. Ponca with the basketball. Denninger, top of the key, swing it left side. Peterson. Peterson guarded this time by Potts. And now they get Tucker McGill. McGill goes against Drotsman, goes up strong, and he's going to be fouled. Drotsman's going to commit the foul. That is his first personal. But Tucker McGill will be at the free throw line shooting 2. Get everybody set. We could have a lot of free throws here in this quarter. We'll see how it shakes out. First one's up by McGill. Hits the front of the iron and rolls up and over. Another score goes down for McGill on my tally sheet here. Again, unofficial. But McGill leads all scorers as he makes the second. Full court pressure now still being applied. Now Jackson comes in. Tyson Jackson played pretty good hand on the ball in the first quarter. And now he's getting a call again. Nice pass. Jackson goes down in the paint. gets the basketball to Potts, and Potts misses an easy one. Ponca now running with numbers the other direction. McGill back out to the top. Three-pointer from NBA Reigns is Jace Walls, no good. Battle for the rebound, Denninger. Denninger turns around, two-footer, no. And now players still grabbing with there's 4 or 5 people on the floor. And there they finally jump ball call. There is players everywhere down under the basket. No one could get a handle on it. Looks like Crofton, yes, so Crofton is going to get possession of this. And Jackson will look to inbound to Trevor Allen. Comes into Allen, now clock rolls, 3 minutes to go before the half, 31-8. Need to take a look at Ponca's schedule down the way. Very, very good team looking here. As Crofton sets up, Drotzman gets to the left wing. It's going to go to Allen, back out to Jackson, top of the key, back to Allen. NBA three was blocked. And now with control is going to be Ponca. Numbers, Denninger's going the other way against Jackson. Goes up strong, and he's going to be called for the foul. Had some ball. You could see his hand on top, but he also had a fistful of jersey, I believe. So call for it will be number 25. That's Tyson Jackson. His first personal. And at the free throw line shooting 2 will be Denninger. First one's up and it's good. Got a sub coming in, but it's for the shooter, I believe, as long as Denninger makes this. Which he does. And coming in will be Gannon Pfister. I talked in pregame a little bit. Ponca exited early in the state tournament last year. This team has that ability to get back there. Once you get down there, it's a whole nother story. But I'm anxious to look and see how they play out the rest of the regular season. The basketball, Crofton now. Jackson kick out, three-point shot's going to go up this time by Skillings. It's good. Blake Skillings. That three-pointer brought to you by Security Bank. Now quickly at the other end, going up with one-handed up and in and one is Jace Walls, the senior, coming off the bench. Solid play that time. Foul is going to be on Blake Skillings, who just made that basket, committed the personal foul. Now one free throw here for Walls. It's up, it's good. Walls looks very good. Has a nice stroke and a good touch when he shoots that ball. 2 minutes to go before half. Skillings, another three-pointer. It's up and it's good. So Skillings with back-to-back Security Bank three-pointers and getting a little bit of a jump here now. And an NBA range three-pointer goes up. It's good, and a foul. The referees are talking it over. Basket is good. The basket was good that time. I believe it was by Walls. And then there was a foul on Ponca. Number 13? Yes, number 13. That's Pierce Ehlers commits a foul, but it was after the basket went in. And now an offensive foul as Crofton comes up the court. An offensive foul for another moving screen. This time it's going to be called on Drotzman. That's Drotzman's second personal foul. A little bit of pause in the game here as the head bookkeeper at the table is talking to the referees. Yep. They're just getting clarification. Make sure once you get the play going, I've sat at the table for many years, once you get the play going that fast, it's hard to get the books to keep going that fast, and that was exactly what happened there. Is they just need some clarification, help, make sure the books are right. As it is, we're back to play now. Peterson on the right side, minute and a half to go before halftime. Up to the top of the key with the basketball is Ehlers. Swing it around. And now they'll slow it down, trying to get it down in the paint. They're looking to get it to number 51, Brad Lentz. And he's well guarded by Jackson. Anticipated the steal and getting in there and taking the basketball away. This time is Trevor Allen. Allen dribbles to the free throw line. finds Jackson, who's a trailer, drives around, and now Jackson falls to the floor and loses the basketball. Must be a slick spot there. A lot of players have been on the floor, and now going the other direction. Ponca up strong, can't get it to go. Rebound, Jackson clearing the boards away. Now we are under a minute to go. 39-14. Long pass the other end is going to go to Panning. Goes up, can't get it to go, but a foul is going to be called. Panning will shoot 2 for the Crofton Warriors. Foul is going to be on number 21, and that's Gannon Pfister. His first personal, 4th team foul. So we are 55 seconds from the half. As Panning misses the first one. Once we get to the half, we'll take a quick break. I'll tally up some numbers. Come back, we'll have the Christensen Well stats. And there should be some updates going on around the region regarding the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll take a look ahead at some of these schedules, too, what's ahead for both these teams. Second one on its way by Panning, no good. Clearing the boards away is Lentz from Ponca. Now Peterson dribbles up to the top of the key, slows things down. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 45 on the game. With the basketball, Lentz swings it right side. Peterson guarded this time by Trevor Allen. Dribbles back up. They reset the offense. 15 seconds to go. Into the post is going to go to Lentz. Kick back out. Three-pointer on the way. This time it is Walls. No good. Battle for it. It didn't hit the rim, so there's only 6 seconds on the shot clock. I don't think they know it. Now he sees it, drives in, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound this time clearing away Jackson. Jackson's going one-on-one the other direction. Goes up strong, up and in. Tyson Jackson, solid play. 11 seconds to go now in this half. Shot clock shut off with a basketball as Walls out top, guarded by Panning, has 3 fouls. Walls gets it to Lentz, puts up a shot. No time on the clock, it's good. Bradley Lentz with .2 when it left his hand, and it went in. It is good. 41-16 is your score. Number 9 rated Ponca all over Crofton his first half. We'll be back. We'll talk more basketball back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska, 41-16. The number 9 ranked Ponca Indians all over the Crofton Warriors after one half of play. This is the Bank of Hardington halftime show. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hardington has their roots. Well, 41 points on one team, 16 on the other. We got some stats to break down, and we do that by the Christensen Well and Irrigation statistics built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Christensen Well and Irrigation. First up for Ponca, Jace Walls off the bench has 9. Tucker McGill has 10. McKinnon Peterson has 2. Tristan Bevelheimer has 6 off the bench. Zane Stark has 2. Austin Denninger has 10. And Bradley Lentz has that 2-pointer right at the end. With those 10 points, Tucker McGill and Austin Denninger lead all scorers. Now for the Crofton Warriors, Jace Manning has 2. Blake Skillings has 6. Alex Potts has 2. Tyson Jackson 4, and Trevor Allen has 2 free throws. And that is the statistics brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Players are in the locker rooms. They'll look to reset, get things back out here in just a few minutes. We'll take another break as well. Come back and we'll talk the out-of-town scoreboard and look ahead games. This is the Bank of Hartington Halftime Show. Back in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
In Crofton, Nebraska. This is the Bank of Hartington halftime show. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, games that have already taken place or that are still going on, and most of them it looks like they're at the half. Number 5, Omaha Concordia, 23. And number 10, Utan, the Chieftains, 17. That game is in the third quarter. In Northeast Nebraska, Lutheran High Northeast, the Eagles from Norfolk on top of Wakefield, 30-18. That game at the half. As my computer just updates here, Amherst, the Broncos, defending state champions. They're not ranked, but they are on top of Wood River right now, 28-22. Oakland Craig receiving votes as well to be in the top 10. They're on top of Omaha Nation, 51-23. Sutton receiving votes. They have 39 over Centura. The Centurions, 39-21. A battle of top 7 teams. Number 6 Pender, number 7 Bancroft Rosalie, and at the half, Bancroft Rosalie up 26-18. Freeman, number 2 in rankings. The Falcons on top of Southern, 30-18, and the number 1 ranked Summerland. Game is almost over. 3 minutes left. They are up over Plainview, 46-33. And that is the games that are in Northeast Nebraska in Class C2. And that's your out-of-town scoreboard. This has been the Halftime Report, brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. Back with second half action in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Scott Ark back in Crofton, Nebraska. This is KYNT Sports coverage of Northeast Nebraska basketball. Ponca, number 9 in Class C2, 8-1 on the year, leads Crofton 41-16, and Ponca will have first go of it on offense with the basketball. Zane Stark down low. Tucker McGill turns around, 12-foot jumper. It's good. Well, they picked up right where they left off as McGill with a 15-foot turnaround jumper. It's good. Now Trevor Allen guarded by Peterson. The hands off to Panning. Panning, top of the key, comes off of a Bo Drotzman screen. Now you get it back to Tyson Jackson. A miscommunication between Jackson and Allen, and that one goes into the Crofton student section. So they're quickly turning it over with 7:33 to go, third period. Punk will get the basketball right back. Starters on the floor for Ponca. And getting the call is Cooper Stewart. Now they're going to quickly turn it over and give it right back to Crofton. He's going to note Cooper Stewart is in play instead of Bevelheimer to start the game, as well as now driving into the paint is Trevor Allen. He's going to be fouled. Foul this time is going to be called on Zane Stark. That's Stark's third personal first team foul, and we'll have 2 free throws coming up here by Allen. First one is good. One more coming up here for the sophomore. Back of the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Drotzman had it, but he lost it this time. Denninger. And now outlet pass to Zane Stark going up the left side. Stark finds Tucker McGill. McGill turns around, kind of muscles his guy down low, and goes up with the right-handed jump hook. Can't get it to go. Clearing the boards away is Panning. Panning gets the basketball out. This time it's going to go to Allen. And now left side, Drotzman. Swinging around the horn, looking somewhere to go. Drotzman with the pink tennis shoes on, dribbles around and now gives the basketball up with it on the left wing. It's going to be Allen trying to push Peterson down low, and he does. He finally gets him down, goes up, reverse layup, can't get it to go, gets his own board, fakes it and goes up strong, and it's going to be a block. Zane Stark got the block. I think the foul's on Peterson. It is. So Zane Stark had a great block, but Peterson got him with the body. That will be Peterson's second personal foul, second team foul, and Allen will go again for 2. Missed that one. He went 1 for 2 last time. See if he does it again on this one. Second one up, and it is good. So 50%. Couple of trips in there for Allen, and now with 6:30 to go. Crofton trails 43-17. Denninger, swing right side, Peterson. Looking for Zane Stark. They get him top of the key. Almost pulled the trigger on it. Decides to go into the paint. Took 4 steps. He didn't feel, but he had a lot of contact on him. But he just kept stepping and stepping. Kind of one of those LeBron James when you see him go down and take about 4 steps. Call for the travel. So Crofton's going to get it back. And now going the other direction is going to be Allen. Allen gets it on the left wing. Swing it down in the corner. I believe, yep, that's Skillings. He's checked in. So Skillings now to Panning and taken away. Denninger with the takeaway. Going to go up strong, and it's too strong off the glass. Can't get it to go. And now quickly, Crofton's going to push it the other direction. Basketball, Potts, back to the top of the key. Is going to go to Allen. Skillings for 3. It's good. Blake Skillings, that's all he makes is 3s. He's got 3 of them on the night. And that's Security Bank 3-pointer. Close it 43-21. Now basketball, right wing, Peterson. Man-to-man defensive pressure being applied by Crofton. Dribbles into the paint. Stark, no good. Taken away. Throwing outlet pass. Skillings. Going to go up strong against Denninger. And now a travel is going to be called. That's not Skillings' fault. He's much shorter than Denninger. And Denninger was in perfect position. And he tried to go for a layup, and it was not to be. So the basketball is going to go right back after that turnover. As it is, Ponca setting up their half-court offense. 5:22 to go, third period of play. McGill looks in the paint, now drives in, jump stop, puts up a shot. No good, should have made that one. He's going to want that one back. And now saving it, that time is Peterson. It's going to go over and back. It will go out of bounds as Ann Kramer saved that one from going in the locker room, the athletic director here at Crofton. So Crofton's going to get it now inbounding underneath their own basket. 5:05 to go, third period of play. Checking in will be number 3. That's Charlie Steffen. And Crofton trailing 43-21. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Ball comes into play, right? Rather left wing. It's going to go to Trevor Allen. Quick dribble, getting some clearance. Puts up a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, clearing the boards away for Ponca. Cooper Stewart. Stewart outlet pass to McGill. And off of, probably a little quick with that pass. Went from McGill to Peterson, and Peterson couldn't handle it. Had an easy layup if he could have just got it on his hand. Full court. Rather than that, Ponca's going to pull back. So just one player sticking around. That's Peterson to put a little pressure on. And now with the basketball is going to be Babcock. Babcock comes across timeline facing Bevelheimer. Swing right wing Skillings. Back up top Charlie Steffen. Steffen looking somewhere to go and now finds Panning right near the top of the key. They're slowing things down just a little bit. About 4.5 to go in this third quarter. With the basketball, Steffen. Skillings now on the right wing. Step back. Had a 3. Didn't pull the trigger at it. I think the coaches wanted him to. As it is, Panning, 15-footer left baseline, goes up, no good. Rebound clearing the boards is Denninger. Denninger into the middle of the floor. It's going to go to Cooper Stewart. Loses the handle on it. Back out to Bevelheimer on the right wing. Swing pass to the far side. And it's going to go down to the low block. It's going to Cooper Stewart. Turn around, up over Babcock, and it's good. That's just good passing. Those players have done that one a few times. Solid passing, no dribble. And now a 3-pointer this time is going to go up by Skillings. Wow. Blake Skillings. Lights out from deep. That's Security Bank 3. Brings it 45-24. Crofton is definitely on the march, and Skillings is getting a lot of the credit. He doesn't make 2s. He only makes 3s. And now Bevelheimer tries the 3 himself, and that one's good. Tristan Bevelheimer from deep. And now a 30-second timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. We're going to take it with them back in 30 seconds on KYN TV Sports.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska, 48-24. Crofton's picking up some momentum here, playing really solid. Good shooting down the stretch by Skillings, looking good. And Skillings is only a sophomore. Now Panning drives into the paint against Denninger. Does the European move where they go one way and then they switch, pivot, go around the other direction. And nice play that time by Panning. It's called a Euro step that he just employed out there. Learned that from my neighbor. As it is now, a three-pointer goes up, no good. Bevelheimer says we're not going to try any fancy footwork, we're just going to shoot it deep. Rebound clearing it away as Drotzman gets it to Trevor Allen, drives into the paint, double team, gives it up to Panning, up and in. Here we go, Crofton, 48-28. This is definitely the closest we've seen this game for a while, and that got head coach Frank Gade up off the bench. He's now getting a little more animated. Battle now as the shot's going to go up. Battle for the rebound. Referees are going to talk us over. They don't know who. One ref had a travel. The other one had a foul. Ponca put up a shot. It was kind of a battle. Nobody really had good possession of it. So the foul is going to take precedent over the travel. One ref definitely had a travel. Foul's going to be on number 25. So that... No, it's 35 rather. That's Denninger. That's his second personal. Both coaches were sitting down, content, letting the game play out. Now it gets a little closer, and both of them are up, and they're wearing out the sideline back and forth. Crofton with a basketball. Jackson's going to go to Panning, left wing. And now it's going to be taken away. Was trying to get it to Skillings, and it's taken away by Ponca. Still nobody's got it. Now Jackson. Jackson was in perfect position. The ball just went right in his hands. He takes off now right-handed on the right baseline, looking, trying to get it somewhere. Now it's going to go back out Panning, top of the key, 2:09 to go in the third period. Close this to a 20-point game against the number 9 ranked Ponca Indians. Drossman goes into 15 feet, gets it down, tried to go baseline, and now Zane Stark is going to take this one away and run the other direction. Quick three-point shot's going to go up by Walls. No good. Battle for the rebound is Jackson. Jackson's going to get it. Players on the floor. A lot of contact now. Ball's going to sail out of bounds. It will stay Crofton basketball. Couple subs checking in. As now Crofton will have the basketball. And they'll slow it down. Allen guarded by Peterson. And now a travel is going to be called. Ball's going to go to Charlie Steffen, and Charlie just didn't get the basketball down. No arguments from the Crofton head coach. Happened right there. And now Ponca's going to get it back. 135. We had a very good 6 minutes or so, and now the last couple possessions been a little bit out of sequence. McGill, right wing, is going to go to Lentz. Lentz gets into the baseline to Zane Starks. Swing pass, far side, three-pointer, goes up. Round 360, no good for Peterson. Denninger gets the rebound, can't get the putback. Charlie Steffen's going to get the rebound. Steffen, outlet pass, going to go to Allen, and now Allen's going to walk it across. Approaching a minute to go here in the third period, right at a minute 5. Tyson Jackson going against Peterson. Peterson ain't going to let him go around him, and Jackson's just going to dribble out of bounds. Jackson dribbles out of bounds, and Ponca will get it back. Now clock at 1 minute to go. Still a 20-point game, but it was much more than that at one point. And Crofton has clawed back in this game. McGill dribbles into the low block, nowhere to go. Gets it back out, Zane Stark. And now they swing it around to Peterson. Dribbles into the free throw line. Kick back out. Tucker McGill coming off a screen. Nowhere to go. Well guarded by Allen. Zane Stark. I mentioned in pregame, he's usually good for 3 to 6 points a game. Just went up with a shot. Couldn't get that one to go. Battle for the rebound. Stark's in the position. Puts it up. There he is. Oh, reliable. Stark now has 4. He is always consistent with those points, and his defense is fantastic. Crofton out with the basketball. Down low is Charlie Steffen. Nowhere to go. Goes up with a shot partially blocked. McGill got the block, and now he's going the other direction. McGill trying to find a defender. Now a player behind him is Lentz. Lentz is going to go in, and it'll be tripped. I think that got hit by Jackson, and it went off of Lentz's leg, and it will be Crofton basketball. 5.3 to go in this third period. 50-28, and Ponca is, I'll say, stop the charge, if you will. It's one of those, Crofton was really closing the gap quick with them shots, and now they're kind of holding on, just burning some clock. Ball comes in, 5.3. Now it comes off of a Drossman screen. Allen, long three goes up, side iron, no good. There's the buzzer. At the end of 3/4 of play, 50-28 is your score. Ponca on top of Crofton. Back in 1 minute on KYN TV Sports.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska. 50-28 is your score. The number 9 ranked Ponca Indians, 8-1 on the season, are leading over the 2-8 Crofton Warriors. Crofton will have the basketball first, trailing by 22 on the board. Jackson looking for Steffen, give and go, can't get it to go, and it will sail out of bounds, so Ponca's going to get it right back. Mentioned Thursday night, we'll have the call for Cedar Catholic Trojan basketball taking place in Monsignor Warner Activity Center. Tip-off is at 6 o'clock for girls, so about 15 minutes before 5:45 will be pregame. And that taking place as a three-pointer on its way this time by Peterson. Side iron, no good. Jackson with the rebound. Cedar Catholic will be taking on the Laurel Concord Coleridge Bears on Thursday. Reverse layup by Jackson, no good. Charlie Steffen gets the offensive board, put back up and in. Charlie Steffen in there just bouncing around off of players, getting the putback, and now they close it back to 20 points. Lob pass going to go in this time to Cooper Stewart, and Stewart's going to be fouled. He'll shoot 2 for Ponca. Foul that time called on number 30, Bo Drotzman. That's his third personal. Free throw coming up here by Stewart. It's up and it's in. So we had a pretty good crowd here tonight, and it's thinned out a little bit. Folks getting home because it's getting cold out. There's still a few here left, but it's getting quieter and quieter. Second one is up, and that is good. So Stewart, he doubles his tally and has 4 and a bucket in the first half. Now he's got a couple free throws. Allen, swing back to Tyson Jackson. Jackson gives the hit off to Drotzman. Now they reset the offense. Pass down low. It's going to go to Jackson, and Jackson's going to travel. Help with the travel down on a low baseline. Ponca's really slowed things down. We'll see just how long these starters stay on the floor. It's always good to get them a workout, get them some competition. And then it's also, as the pass goes down low, as on mid-sentence, they work the same play. They wanted to get it to Cooper Stewart, and they get it to him. Stewart now with another field goal. With the basketball, Crofton almost losing it, but saving it is Allen. Allen swings it around the horn. Jackson down low left corner, drives into the free throw line, puts up a shot, 15-footer, and one. Nice reaction there as Jackson drives into the paint, puts up a runner, and gets it to go. Waiting for the scoreboard update here and getting the foul. Did not catch the foul on that. As it is, one more free throw coming up here for Jackson. In and out, no good. Battle for the board. It's going to be saved. Ponca does save it from going out of bounds. And now they'll push it up the floor. Losing it quickly. Now Jackson's going the other direction. 2-on-1. Jackson panning up. No good. Jackson with the board. Put back up. No foul. Panning. Put back up. No, it's blocked. Wow. Lots of blocks taking place. As now Peterson with the basketball out front. This is going to be Stewart. Put up a shot. Three-pointer. There it is. Coming off the screen is Zane Stark. He now has 7. Stark always solid from 3. He just doesn't put up a lot of them. And now some subs coming in, checking in for both teams. See some starters going out with 5 minutes to go in this contest. That could be the last we see of some of the ones from Ponca. I see McGill checking out along with Denninger. And now Allen swings right side with a basketball. Is going to be Alex Potts. Potts kick back up top. Drotzman looking somewhere to go. Swing it around the left side. Allen well guarded by Peterson. Now panning and they swing it around the horn. Skillings has got the ball now, but he's got Zane Stark on him, and that's a great coaching decision. Stark is probably 6 inches taller, and that's shutting down that three-point shot. Pass trying to go down low, and now it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Peterson. It's going to stay Crofton basketball. 5 minutes to go in this game. 57-32. So quickly it was down to 20 points. Now right back to 25. It's one of those. Ponca is a very good team. Skillings on a high arcing shot. That one I was worried he's going to hit the rafters. No good. Rebound clearing the boards with Peterson for Ponca. Ponca setting up their half court. Looking somewhere to go. Now they go down to the baseline with a basketball. Is going to be Walls. Walls drives in off the screen, up and in. Gets a round of applause from the folks that are still left here from Ponca. See a few folks I know went out and started their vehicles, I'm pretty sure. Crofton out with the basketball. Down the low block, turnaround, right-handed jump hook, Drotzman, no good. Skillings gets the board. Skillings in deep trouble, needs to get out of there. He had Stark and some other tall players right around him. Now with the basketball, right wing, rather left wing is going to be panning down the low block. Tries to find Allen. He does turn around, goes up strong. He's going to be fouled. 2 shots coming up here for Trevor Allen. Says blue 31. That's Bevelheimer. Call for the foul. And that is his first team foul. So 1 foul on each team. And no good on the first attempt, as head coach Frank Gate is out on the floor giving his players some instruction. They'll have 1 more here for Allen. Again, Thursday night, Cedar Catholic, and then the following week, Cedar Catholic plays at Wynot. We got some reception to get our signal out of Wynot. That's always been a struggle. We haven't done a lot of games there. As a quick 3-point shot goes up, no good by Ponca. That's going to sail out of bounds. But we will have coverage of that game coming up in 2 weeks. That'll take place in Wynot. Again, we'll put information out on Facebook and keep in contact so you can tune in to listen to those games. Ponca with the basketball, 4 minutes to go in this game now. Bevelheimer lob pass down low to Stewart. Now it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Stewart's hands. Good play there by Panning, getting in the way of that one and disrupting it. Nobody is set to inbound the basketball for Crofton, and the referee just sets it in play. where somebody forgot to stay back and throw it into Allen. Panning with the basketball. Right near the top of the key. Drives into the paint. Collapsing defense goes on him. Foul is going to be on the floor. No shot called. Referee says foul's on 13. 13, that's Pierce Ehlers. His first personal second team foul. So 3:46 to go, 59-33. That was probably the best run that I've seen between the last game and this game. The best run I've seen for Crofton. The start of that third quarter, they really clicked, it looked good, and the shots were falling. Ball comes into play now, goes to Panning. Panning can't get his runner to go, and it's going to be taken away this time with Bevelheimer. Bevelheimer pushing up the floor quickly. Left side, Walls goes into the paint, tries to do a overhead pass, and is no good. Now Panning goes the other direction. Panning wanted to go up and do the dunk, and looks like he just set the ball on top of the rim, and it rolls off, goes out of bounds, and it will be Ponca basketball. He was up there enough. I think he could have hammered that one, but it looked like he just set it on top of the rim, and it just slow rolled off. 3.5 to go. 59-33. That scoreboard updated by the Bank of Hardington. Down low to Lentz. Lentz goes up strong. It's going to be rejected. Blocked this time. It's going to be by Reichert Gunther, the freshman. Goes off out of bounds off of Lentz, and it will be Crofton basketball. So some little moral victories here in the waiting moments of this game. As soon as we have the completion of this game, we're taking one break. If I can add my numbers, come back, we'll have our stats, the player of the game, and we'll be moving on down the road. 3 minutes now. Crofton with the basketball. Goes down low. Pass. It's going to be taken away. Ponca is in perfect position. Long outlet pass. Goes up with the right-handed up and in. That is number 21. That's Gannon Pfister. That's Pfister's first bucket of the evening. Now Crofton still has most of their starters in. Trying to pass down low. Lentz takes this one away from Gunther. Outlet pass. It's going to go to Walls. Walls goes up strong with the right hand. No good, but he's going to be fouled. So we'll have Jace Walls shooting 2. Referee says 24. That's Alex Potts committing a personal foul. That's Potts' second team foul. Long delay there. Referee was having one of the players tuck his shirt in. First free throw's up, no good. By Walls, he'll have one more. Got that one to go. So Walls will check out. Looks like he will be down for the night as well. This team of Ponca, they have a good shot of making a deep run here. We'll see how this goes as the season goes along. Driving into the paint, left-handed, puts it up and in. That is Trevor Allen. And ironically, that is his first field goal of the night. Timeout, or take a timeout here with Crofton. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. We'll take it with them back in 1 minute on KYN TV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton. Again, it is 62-35. And most of the starters are out for Ponca. We got a mix on the floor for Crofton in the waning couple minutes of this game. Driving in, putting up a shot. It's going to be Lentz, and he'll be fouled. It's going to be on the floor. That was Ponca trying to go into the paint. Foul's going to be on number 24. It's Alex Potts. It's his third team foul. So inbounding for Ponca will be Pierce Ehlers. Ehlers gets it in. Now they swing it around the top. Looking somewhere to go. Coming off a screen. Puts up a shot. That's Ehlers up, and it's good. Ehlers got it in, and then coming off a screen in the corner. Puts that one up 65-35. Down to under 2 minutes here in this game. Basketball, that's Gunther out near the top of the key, guarded by Lentz. Now they get it to Skillings. Skillings made threes there, but he's been well guarded. Once he started getting a hot hand, now NBA three goes up this time by Allen, gets his own board, puts it up, right-handed up and in. And quickly, the sub timeout, that's all it is. So Ponca's going to burn a timeout, but they're just doing it for substitution reasons, so keep it right here. I like when the coaches do that. At this point in the game, there's no need to really slow the game. You just want to get some more players in. I like it. Minute 22 to go, 65-37. Basketball on the right wing, swing back top of the key. 2-point shot's going to go up, back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ponca clearing the boards away. With it now, back out will be number 45. That is Kyan Byrne, and he can't get anywhere to go. Finally comes off the right side. Can't get a shot to go, and rebound clearing the boards away is Crofton. Bo Drotzman, and he'll lose the handle. As soon as he crossed the timeline, just didn't have a good handle on it. Going the other direction, strong with the right-handed up and can't get the shot to go. That's Landon Uthoff. Foul's going to be on number 23. That's Corbin Burnt. And Uthoff will be at the free throw line. First one on its way for Uthoff. It's good. Quite a few players on the score tally sheet here for Ponca. That is for sure. Second one. Nothing but net for Mr. Landon Uthoff. Under a minute to go in this game. Skillings left wing. And dribbling around, and now gives the basketball up to Potts. Potts coming off the screen, finds Drotzman. Drotzman in the corner, now Skillings for three. In and out. It was almost down there. That's his first miss of the night. He's 4 for 5. Quickly the other direction. Now Kyan Byrne putting up his own three, the freshman. That one is good. The layups can cause troubles, but the three-pointers, I think these kids shoot a lot of them now. Skillings with the basketball out near the top. Should be the last possession. No shot clock left in this game. Down to 10 seconds. See if Crofton can put a bucket on the board. Drotzman down low. Turns around. Goes up strong. He's blocked. Battle for the basketball. It's on the floor. Ponca's going to secure it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And that is going to do it. Your final score is 70-37. Ponca on top of Crofton. One break. Come back. We'll wrap things up back in 2 minutes on KYN TV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hardington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Scott Ulrich back in Crofton, Nebraska, 70-37. The Crofton Warriors fall to the number 9 ranked Ponca Indians, who are 8-1. They advance now. They're 9-1 on the year. Look solid down the stretch. This is the post-game show, courtesy of Moody Motors. Let's take a look at the stats and break those down, as well as the Avera Player of the Game. Our stats brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hardington and Wakefield, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Christensen Well and Irrigation. First up for the Ponca Indians, they scored 70, so we got a few numbers to go over here. Landon Uthoff had 1 field goal. Pierce Ehlers had 3. Jace Walls had 12 points. Gannon Pfister 2. Tucker McGill 12. McKinnon Peterson had 2. Tristan Bevelheimer had 9. Zane Stark had 7. Austin Denninger 10. He had those all in the first half. Cooper Stewart 6. Kean Byrne had 3. And Bradley Lentz had 2 points. That is a 74 Ponca. Now for the Crofton Warriors. Charlie Steffen had 2. Jace Panning had 6. Blake Skillings 12. Alex Potts 2. Tyson Jackson 6. And Trevor Allen had 9 for head coach Frank Gade's squad. Those are the stats brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Now for the player of the game, brought to you by Avera Health. Visit avera.org today. The Avera player of the game tonight with 12 points is a sophomore, number 13, Blake Skillings, solid from 3-point range. He went 4 for 5, and he is the Avera player of the game. It's going to do it from here in Crofton, Nebraska tonight. Be sure to tune in on Thursday as we have Cedar Catholic versus Laurel Concord Coleridge, and that will take place at 5:45 pregame. That is going to do it for here in Crofton. I'm Scott Ulrich for Abby, along with Dave back at the station. Thanks for tuning in tonight for another Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. And we'll send it back to the station and KYN TV Sports.